stream, I don't know. So if you can see, we're going to do another personality test, a free personality test. And got a couple gimbal sticks this time. Last live stream was 5 hours long, and the gimbal stick only lasted 2.5 hours. So 2 gimbal sticks should work for this, I think. Isn't very wide, so to share my alright, so we're gonna do one person watching. What we're doing is we're protesting Scientology in Boston, Massachusetts today. And at this give away a free personality test to anyone that wants to talk to me, and there'll be a chance to talk about Scientology. I just have to kind of be careful how I park and get over to Scientology so they don't do anything to my car. So we just got a short walk here to get to Scientology. We're going to protest Scientology in Boston, Massachusetts today. So we're in Boston. It's not my car. I'm just showing you where we are. And I think Cubs champion 16 is already protesting there. So there's going to be at least 2 protesters, maybe more. Scientology is obviously it's a cult, and so if you're unfamiliar with the channel, protesting Scientology and the tax exemption that the government gives them, they sell books and auditing services, which is like, you know, just going to a therapist or something like that, and they make a profit on all that, but they're getting a tax exemption, which isn't appropriate. The 1984 tax court case, Scientology lost that case, and one of the reasons was they had engaged in a lot of illegal activity, and they're doing that now. You see Scientology is with the Danny Masterson case. He was convicted of raping 2 women in Scientology, but there were others, and Scientology tried to prevent them from coming forward to report the crime. So one of them was drugged. Another one was raped with it at gunpoint. So these are really serious crimes, and Scientology, just because the criminal was a famous actor and they wanted to use him for advertising, they tried to prevent anyone from reporting the crime. After Lisa McPherson's death, Scientology was charged with 2 felonies, including practicing medicine without a license. Those charges were dropped. In Denver, a protester was Denver JDSA. He was attacked by a Scientology member wearing the the Sea Org paramilitary gear, the uniform. He ran out of the Scientology building and attacked poor Jay as soon as he got out of his car. So these are some examples of just, widespread criminal activity on the part of Scientology. This was one of the 2 reasons why the tax court said they're not entitled to a tax exemption. But in the past case, Mary Sue Hubbard had been part of the Guardian organization, and they ransacked government offices. Those folks are all gone now, and so the IRS reconsidered and allowed Scientology to get the tax exemption back. But just 2 years later, you had Lisa McPherson, and again charged with 2 felonies. So old habits die hard with Scientology. So here we are. This is they rent this building on the 2nd floor. We'll get closer. Gotta wait for traffic. They rent this building, and they bought a very large building nearby, and they're supposedly going to turn that into an ideal org, which just means a big fancy Scientology building. They did this in New Haven, and 20 years later, the big, beautiful building is still vacant. At least in New Haven's case, though, they finally revoked the property tax exemption, so we'll have to start paying property taxes. Oh yeah, so here, can you see the other protester? We'll get closer to him. Cubs has his little sign. He doesn't see me yet. I can maybe do something to him, take advantage of that. So this is a good area because you've got a train platform right here, and then you've got a lot of international students who don't know about Scientology, so they're potentially gonna get recruited.
You can't be filming out here, sir. Look
Why is that?
It is, man.
Why is that?
It's good to see you, buddy.
Hey man, fist bump. So
What's
this is
up?
Cubs Champion
What's
16.
up, guys?
Hey everyone.
This is Manning 8, guys. They didn't put their sign out today, Manning. I have no competition.
So if Keith is on your check, can you ask
He's not.
him? Okay.
He hasn't been.
I
But
gave
Keith,
him
if you're on here.
super moderator status.
Okay.
To nuke any idiots who.
Okay, there you go.
come in.
Guys, this
You
is
guys-
Manning. He offers personality.
Oh, yeah,
Actually, I haven't taken it.
We haven't.
Since there hasn't been any action here, I'll be more than willing, sir, to
Oh,
take.
okay. Here.
My chat says Heidi.
Hold mine
Yeah,
too,
I'll hold
just
it.
so everyone can see the sign. That's the new gimbal stick. So it's
Oh,
a
this
free
is awesome.
personality test that we're offering, and this is part of the Oxford
Yeah, I haven't
personality
taken it.
test that Scientology likes to offer everyone. It's just a gimmick to get you into the business so you can buy some books, because they're going to find some problems in your personality.
It's usually, not to interrupt, it's usually depression is what one that they always get, and then communication, that you don't know how to
Yeah.
communicate and that you bulldoze over people, and the third one is whatever they decide to pick.
So we'll do one with Cubs here. Cubs, you can answer yes, no, or maybe.
Okay.
Do you laugh or smile easily?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you do that. I've seen you. Okay. Do you feel irritable?
No. Like currently, no.
This test isn't irritating the shit out of you?
No.
Okay. Okay, cool.
I just want to make sure, yeah, if it's
Do
just
children irritate you?
Nope.
No. Are you a slow eater?
No.
Do you make remarks you regret later?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay. Is your life a constant struggle?
No.
No. Okay. Are you always getting into trouble?
No.
Do other people interest you?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Good answer. Do you contemplate suicide?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let me calculate all this.
Oh, I'm
7,
nervous, guys.
20. Carry the 1. Yeah, you passed.
Oh, awesome.
You
Look
passed.
at that. Thank you.
Yeah, so that's the good news. Everyone passes when they take this
man.
test, because the reason is I don't really have any books to sell them.
Oh man, I thought I was gonna have to join them. Oh man.
Yeah, no. So they've got this, little office here. Well, it's actually fairly large, but it's all on the 2nd floor.
My guy's great.
Hey Oreo, thanks for popping in. Did you like Cub's personality test? I gave him a passing score. Gave him a passing score. I think he deserves it. Plus, someone already gave him a Scientology book. What am I going to do? What am I going to give him? So we're going to stand here and we're going to offer, you guys can see the reflection here, free personality test. Free personality test for everyone who wants to talk about Scientology. Now, we've got, this is actually turning out to be a nice day. I thought I was afraid it might rain, but we're good here in Boston, and protesting Scientology. I think Cotton sign says Scientology is a cult. Okay, so if you're just tuning in, we're here at Scientology in Boston, and we are doing a fake personality test, and everyone's going to pass it. You know, the gimmick is to have people come take a personality test, and no matter what the answers are, they need to get some kind of book because something isn't right with them, but a Scientology book is going to make it all better. That's all they need. Everyone's just a Scientology book away. But then, you know, there'll be another book to buy, and then auditing courses, and no shortage of ways to spend money with Scientology. How you doing today?
This is the funny thing.
He was into his music.
Is he's gonna try to get them. I know, Patty. I'm sorry. I hope it's a good work day for you. It is Saturday.
It's like fake Lorraine. Fake Lorraine's car.
Yeah, thank you, man. Here's the other side here too. Do you know they're right here?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay, man. Awesome. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Take care. Have a good Saturday.
You too.
So you guys will see if I like show you. It's gonna be hard for even Manning, who's just making fun of Manning H, just making fun of it.
The sign's gone.
He's not gonna get that many people. Some people do it because then I don't. Do you tell them it's just for that? Do you explain why you're doing it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If they stop. Okay. So
Now,
that's why.
so what we've discovered last time is a lot of people, despite this sign obviously being totally goofy,
Yeah.
some people really thought it was real.
Yeah.
And the only people that stopped to do the test was someone who was with someone else.
Yeah. Okay.
They're really scared to death of these
No, yeah, of course,
Scientologists.
'cause if they know what it is, but you guys will see, he's just not
I mean, no one had anything good to say about Scientology.
Real questions. It's like jelly real questions.
Yeah, those were all real questions I asked
Yeah,
Cubs.
who's just trying to have fun with it. To pass, because everyone's.
How you doing today? You want to join our cult? Scientology cult? All right.
He's gonna have trouble with himself. So imagine.
Body routing is really hard
And
business.
I feel like Manning is a better salesman than these guys. So I don't know.
I'm not selling shit.
I know, but I'm saying to get a free personality test, you're selling the free personality test better than they would sell it.
Now normally they have a sign here, but
It's not here. I don't know. I've been here for 48 minutes. Hasn't been here.
okay. Yeah, so you guys,
So, what brought you to Boston?
Malcolm, what we're protesting is Scientology. It's a fucking
honestly,
awful cult, and they engage in child trafficking, engage in substantial illegal activity. The Danny Masterson case is a really good example. Danny Masterson raped a number of women who were in Scientology. He was convicted of 2. He's going to be spending at least 30 years in prison as a result of being convicted of raping multiple women in Scientology. Scientology tried to prevent these women from coming forward. They tried to prevent their members from leaving by charging them a freeloader debt. They say you owe us a lot of money, and they only pay them $47 a week if they become a Sea Org member. So they're never going to really build up any money. And they try to make you disassociate from your family, so you won't have any support network if you want to leave Scientology. So it's just a really rotten cult, and that's why we're protesting here. I hope that helps to explain, why we're here. This is Scientology. I really thought that normally where I'm standing to have a sign, it kind of looks like this sign here, except their sign says Scientology, and everyone just kind of avoids it. But today they don't seem to have the sign out, so I don't know. But they do have plenty of signs right here in the window. And so we're just, when people walk by, we're going to talk to them, and we're going to let them know about Scientology. We're going to let them know it's a nasty cult. A lot of people are aware it's a cult, but they're not aware that Scientology is right here in their neighborhood. And you can see there's a lot of younger, vulnerable people who might get roped into this cult. So that's what we're doing, raising awareness. and hopefully we'll be entertaining in the process. Like this gal probably won't talk to me. Hi, would you like a free personality test, ma'am? No? Okay. Take that as a no. Have a good weekend. So, yeah. Here we are. This is Saturday night. And this car here, this SUV, this is one of the Scientologists. She parks out here all the time. I don't recognize any of the other cars, but usually there's like 4 to 6 members, cult members here at the cult in Boston. And that's what this is. This is a cult. And so we've got, I don't have a lot of foot traffic at the moment, but can you guys see if there's a the train platform out here? Well, the train platform out here, and then we've got a lot of students in the area. Boston College is relatively close to this location. So that drives in traffic, unfortunately for Scientology. And they've got this, they've got these recruiting signs here. Are you curious? That's kind of what their usual sign is. They usually put out on the sidewalk. And then these little pamphlets are their personality test questions. You can sometimes they put these on people's cars. You can see it says personality test. That's kind of what I'm doing, but I'm just I'm goofing on Scientology with the personality test. And so we're just waiting for some people that might want to do the Scientology personality test here. Now, if you want to help Scientology lose its federal tax exemption, you can file IRS form 13909. It's 13909. Just Google it. You can do IRS form 13909. It's like one side of one piece of paper, and you can just indicate all the illegal activity that you're aware of. And then you can either email it or mail it, snail mail it to the IRS. And then they'll get these reports, and then they very well may decide to investigate. But that's how it starts, usually with a complaint. So IRS form 13909, take a look at it, you'll see what I mean. This is a form that's used to report bad actors. Most nonprofits are good organizations. Some mess up just because they're these are grassroots people and they're just trying to do a good job, but they're not aware of all the tax rules. But Scientology engages in a lot of illegal activity, and widespread illegal activity will destroy your tax exemption. You're supposed to be organized exclusively for religious or charitable purposes. So if you have a substantial purpose doing something else, in this case committing crimes, then you're not organized exclusively for religious or charitable purposes, so you lose your 501c3 exemption. And so if you submit IRS form 13909 to the IRS, you just list whatever crimes you're aware of. For example, the Danny Masterson case, all the attacks on protesters, even if they're not all committed. How you doing, man? Even if you're not all committed by Scientology members, it looks like Scientology is part of it, especially the ones that happen in Los Angeles. All of those illegal acts will cause Scientology to lose its tax exemption, and they won't be able to trap people into Scientology. They won't be able to traffic children anymore. This sign here looks harmless enough, but once they get you in, they're going to try to make you spend all of your money. However much money you have, that's how much money it costs to be in Scientology. And so we're here in Boston, Scientology, Boston.org. I thought people know about all this. So this guy's going to, there's a pawn shop right next to Scientology. They get a lot more customers. A lot of people are apprehensive or afraid of Scientology, but they're not really even aware that Scientology is right here. So that's something
you didn't see because you were coming up here driving here, but Chris got here, and I told him that I tried to get parking enforcement to not give him a ticket. I even said, I told him it was my car, and they still ticketed me, Chris.
Yeah.
And he didn't give two shits. He didn't even look at me. I was so mad.
That's why I get your sign. Yeah, so Chris is one of the regular Scientologists. He's usually
He's a
here
worker.
at night. Scientology is a scam.
That's for them, because they already know I'm out here thinking they're a cult.
Yeah.
Not thinking, I know they're a cult.
Ask me why. See, that's Scientology cult isn't that great, but when you add that part to it, ask me why, a lot of people will ask me
They
why.
will. They do. Some. I
So-
mean, majority of them do, or some of them say, "I don't need." One guy told me, "I don't need to ask you why. I already know." And I was like, "Perfect."
Yeah.
I was like, "That's awesome."
So if you already know Scientology is a nasty cult, then go online, go to Google, IRS form 13909, fill it
I gotta
out,
Get that link so I could have closed.
and you email it or
I wanna
just put a
print it
stamp
out and
on
give
it.
to people. That's what I want to do. Print it
I've
out.
got a few forms.
Do you?
Yeah, but
I want to print it out, give it to people. Here you go. Fill this out on your own time.
yeah, I don't want to pre-filled out because it's really supposed to be from the person
No, I
submitting.
would never pre-fill it because
Yeah.
that. I mean, and then print out what needs to be like the actual, like needed info. That everyone would write not the same thing. Because I think what is it? I haven't even done it. I need to do it.
Yeah, so I mean, really,
You got to put their name on there and their information, right? I
I
have to look. I know someone posted how to fill it out.
I think you could just do the regular Church of Scientology,
Oh,
Los
okay.
Angeles Incorporated. Yeah, like the IRS will know about it. The key is that they're getting information from other sources
Yeah.
about the illegal activity.
Yeah. No. I would never pre-fill them out because, like you said, it needs to be from that person submitting it, and that's legit. Like, look, this is empty. I'm just giving. It's not filled out at all. Not even written on. Don't
you-
worry, I'm not going to rock in the volcano alien. I know, Andrew. You've been in here.
The other way they could lose their exemption is if it was inuring. That's the term. That's the legal term. If you look at Section 501c3, it can't be for the inurement or the benefit of some individual person. So if you were the insider and you had
Information. Someone's taking the money.
evidence that David Miscavige is getting his BMWs and his
whatever,
babes or
getting
whatever.
His house is paid for.
Yeah. So maybe that would count, but you'd really need to have.
Real concrete evidence. And I'm
Yeah,
sure
a
they
lot of
keep
detail.
The people around him are going to be they're going to be just as bad as him. To be
Yeah.
honest. They have to.
Yeah, I mean, well, you could get. I mean, there are bad people in the Sea Org who leave
Well, I'm saying-
and they try to do the
but
right
I'm
thing.
saying on
after.
his right hand people have
Yeah.
to be just as bad as him and had to do just as bad things. And what I think he probably knows all their things that they've illegally done, and he has the evidence. So it's probably like, go ahead, report me, and you'll see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, but if he gets in trouble, it won't really
for
help
letting me know
him
how to
that
vote
other
in
people
there.
also
That's
got in
awesome.
trouble.
What is it?
It won't help him that other people also got in trouble if he's
No,
of
course not. Yeah.
going to prison. But this isn't even a criminal case that we're talking about. Just
No,
we're
it's
letting the IRS know
Well,
that they should revoke.
I want them to do what they did to the New Haven one here. I want them to finally say,
Well, see,
look,
that was property taxes. Though.
yeah, no, but I'm cool with that. Property tax on that $15 million building is going to be.
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
what-
they've had it since 2019, so
Yeah,
I don't know
so-
how much the one building over there in New Haven is. Do you know the cost?
they owe $73,000 for
How much
last
did
year.
they buy that building for? Do you know?
Not very much. Yeah, not very much.
But not 50 million though.
No, nowhere near.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the taxes on that one will be so much more.
They owe $73,000 for last year, and over the last 20 years, they failed
Yeah.
to pay over $1 million
Yeah,
to
exactly.
New Haven. They can't recover all that, but they can sue.
Yeah, for the ones from last year.
Yeah,
the current ones.
and
Like any
foreclose
other-
on that property.
Like any other citizen who's a homeowner, you get your tax bill. If they send it to you whenever they send it, and they say you have until they send in January. You got till I don't know. I think they give like 3 or 6 months, something like that.
Yeah,
Whatever
I
the
don't know
date
when
is,
they
and you
do.
got to pay for it, and that's it. But yeah, that's a $50 million building over there.
So then they have to look at the state property tax exemption statute. So every state's going to have a statute about property taxes. It'll say everyone has to pay unless you have one of these exceptions. And so whatever state you're in, you can look at that, and then you can see if Scientology is really living up to all of those extra rules the state wants. Usually just being 501c3 is not enough. The case in New Haven is that they're not actually using the property for a tax exempt purpose. They're just saying, oh, we're 501c3, so we don't have to pay taxes. But for 20 years, the building's been vacant. It's just a real eyesore. And it could be used for good things. So that's why they're going to lose the property tax exemption. How you doing, man? So it's hard to get one person, especially if they've got earbuds in. But we give it a shot here. We give it a shot because we're trying to help protect people from Scientology, the cult that's just really, really nasty. Yeah. So hopefully you guys understand the general gist of the protest today, and we'll just try to get some people, see if we can get them to maybe do a personality test with us on live camera. So what do you guys think? Again, you can Google IRS form 13909. There's someone to talk. Hi, would you like to take a free personality test today? You know Scientology is a cult, right? Alright, so she's gonna walk on by, take it as she knows. When we're not here, when there's no protesters, usually Scientology is like out here trying to recruit. Okay. So today is kind of a slow traffic day, but we will find some people that we can talk to. You guys want to see the train station, train platform? Wow. Oh, I just lost my. Sorry. This is a new gimbal stick. I'm not totally used to it yet. A free stress test. Okay, so now they're calling a free stress test. I haven't heard that one actually, Oreo. But around here, apparently they did have some flyers on cars for like an IQ test. I'm assuming it's the same basic deal. If you take if you buy a Scientology book or take a Scientology course, you'll boost your IQ. I'm sure that's the angle that they'll take. But yeah, no matter what your answers are in a personality test, there's going to be some kind of flaw, and you'll have to buy a book or take a Scientology course. The first few courses are very cheap, like $50. And some people that really, really hate Scientology will still say that those initial courses had some value. I mean, they don't really have to produce a lot of value. They're only charging $50, but then they get more and more expensive. And then you're going to have to really join. You're going to have to put more and more time into Scientology. You'll have less time for your family, and it just kind of builds from there. So that's why they just need to walk in and see if they can just get you to come in a little bit. Hi, ma'am. Would you like a free personality test for Scientology? You know it's a cult, right? Scientology is a dangerous cult. Okay. Well, I guess the word's out. Normally,
I don't know if Chris paid his meter thinking right on YouTube. Fake Lorraine, she's fake Lorraine, not this.
Yeah, so this is fake Lorraine.
The real article to show someone else. I got to report you. She's blinking right too. $40 at a time. Whatever money I can take out of.
And you have to pay the meters until what time?
6 Monday to Saturday. It's not today, Saturday.
Yeah. Okay. So I may have to actually.
You could start reporting it too.
Or no, I may have like.
An hour, so I haven't seen parking enforcement, but he has been here every day.
Yeah, they've been spending a lot more time here. This car got a ticket on Cubs Chat recently. Yeah, this is one of the Scientologists. I think my time is going to run out on my meter about a half hour.
You could do the app so you don't have to always run back.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I would look over, just make sure that it should have, like, I'll show you the sign over there. But there is a sign that says, I think it's Park Boston. But yeah, you can just use the app.
Let's see your shoe tech.
Oh, right here.
Shoe tech.
Paul didn't say he did not like them, but he prefers blue.
Those are.
So I'm gonna go to the Nike store maybe today or tomorrow, and I'm gonna see if there's any cheap between $30 and $50 shoes that are blue. Because the bottom of the other ones are like gone. There's no hole through them, but it's gone. I have no grip.
How you doing, folks? Would you like a free personality test for Scientology? It's free. Normally it's $47. See, it's really hard to get people to do this. Really, really hard to get people to do a Scientology personality test because they know. Once in a while we do though. Once in a while we succeed. Oh yeah. So diablanetics. Yeah, that's the new religion that got created last night. So next time we're out here, we might try to recruit for the new religion. I don't know how to pronounce it though, Oreo. Diablanetics. Established 2024. How you doing?
How you doing? Good. Have a good day.
You have a good weekend, man.
Good day, guys.
Stay cool. There's like a Asian themed restaurant down there.
That's also not my email. I don't know why that email came up. I don't need that.
Folks, it's like a free personality test. It's a lot of fun. It's free.
Yeah,
Sure?
it's,
All right. Take care.
well, man, Monday to Friday, for sure the Friday. Monday to Saturday. Yeah, it's Monday to Saturday.
You gotta do a hard
And
sell.
over there, it doesn't dictate Monday to Friday or anything. It also doesn't tell you 8 to 6 on the road on the side street though, like this one near Toyota. At the end of Toyota, it does say 8 to 6. It's the same sign, but that one does say 8 to 6. And there's
You
only
guys
like
want to
4
see?
spots and it's resident.
Let's show you the other side of the building here. There's, maybe some of the Scientologists are parked out here too. We'll take a look and see. It's really weird that Scientology's little sign isn't out on the sidewalk. How you doing today? It's like a free personality test? No? Okay. Let's see what we got here. I don't really recognize any of these cars. Maybe. Yeah, so I don't know. Some of the Scientologists just aren't even here. Well, that's good. You know, what they're doing here at Scientology is not even worth doing. You know, ruining people's lives, trying to get them to max out the credit cards, take out credit cards for the sole purpose of maxing them out just to buy Scientology books and courses. Just not a lifestyle that's worth living. So one other things we're trying to do, in addition to raising awareness about the tax-exempt status that isn't deserved, the widespread criminal activity, is the Scientologists themselves. If we can get them to leave, they might actually have better lives, and that's something that we want. That would be good too. I'm just going to set you guys down on the trash can here for a second. I want to get a water out. Really thirsty. We're drinking Propel Grape. This is the best flavor. Cheers, guys. Hope you're drinking something a little more interesting than Propel water. How you doing? You want to join Scientology? Guy's working hard. I mean, you're going to be dedicated to be out jogging today. Holy cow, it is warm, it's humid. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. But I had to get a sip of water. Gotta stay hydrated when you're out here working hard, protesting Scientology, protesting fools, Scientology.
Yeah, I will. Everyone's been so great.
So this is the Scientology office here. Did you know Scientologists up here? You know it's a cult.
I haven't even seen it.
Yeah. Stay away from them. They're really bad news. You seem like such a nice girl. Oh, look at the puppy. Puppy tech. Tech. Get a lot of puppies around here. Oh, you should urinate on the Scientology building. You know Scientology, it's right here, right? It's a cult. All right, well, maybe next time. Okay. No.
You're too aggressive, sir. No, I'm just kidding.
Puppy tech. You don't get many puppy tech opportunities.
No, you don't. You also don't get the opportunities of those two nice Ferraris that were out here.
Oh, I know, you got so
That
lucky.
thing was that came out of nowhere too. I heard the loud motor, and then when I saw them coming, I was like, dang! Right here was two Ferraris.
Even better,
And
there was
then
a
a
crappy
Scientology.
Scientology car here, and then here and here were
And then
two
the
brand
lady-
new Ferrari.
The lady had to
cars.
wait a full year for her car. I was like, man, Scientologists are putting their money in the wrong place, man. You guys need to drive some sports cars out.
Yeah, I wish I was here that night. That was.
That should be that high.
I think that Toyota store also has a Ferrari franchise. I think it's.
Do they? There's
I don't know if it's related
the
or
Land
not.
Rover and Jaguar store down there. But she told me she actually got to go to Italy to pick everything out for her.
That's very cool.
I know. If I had that money and I was able to buy a car like that, like because those cars you don't drive around all the time. They're expensive for maintenance. It's like $8,000, $10,000 for an oil change.
Well, where can you take them? You can't take them to the grocery store. Someone will destroy your car with a shopping cart or something.
Exactly. But if I had that money and I could do that, that's what I would do. Want to go to like whatever brand I pick to go. How are you guys doing? To go actually pick everything out for my car.
Yeah.
That's an experience.
You used to be able to buy the car overseas, like even just like a Volkswagen or something, and then buy it there and then ship it back, and you didn't have to pay the sales tax.
Oh, really? Oh, that's
Yeah, they
awesome.
kind of did away with that rule.
Absolutely, I prefer-
How you doing? Would you like to take a free personality test?
Yeah, exactly.
You know about Scientology, right? You know it's a cult? You seem like a smart girl. Have a good weekend. Sorry, I lost her on the phone. Puppytology, dogtology. Billionaire contract, yeah, thanks Oriel, that's a big deal. The billionaire contract is another way where they try to get,
We all agree.
it's obviously not enforceable, but once you get locked into this cult
It's to watch out.
and you just get brainwashed, it's just one more brick in the wall to just keep you where you are. That, the freeloader, that, oh, here we go, Scientech. All right, looking great, Chris.
They're going somewhere, guys.
Looking great.
We got two cool
Great
little
shift so
frames.
far.
Careful, guys. They're cool members right there.
Scientology cult,
Don't
taking the
want
sign
guys to get
somewhere.
touched by those
Maybe they're
guys.
gonna pawn the sign. You guys want to take a free personality test for Scientology?
That's the older couple.
All right, well, don't say I didn't offer it. It's only free this weekend. All right. Hey man, how about a free personality test for Scientology? You know it's a cult, right? Just go for it on Scientology today. Wow, the wind is so strong that my gimbal stick is struggling. Yeah, so like I was saying, I wonder where they're going somewhere. They're going somewhere with the sign. So this is Chris. This is Chris's car here. And they got the Scientology sign in the car. I don't know who this old lady is. Free the sign! Free the sign!
Guys, going. I want to go.
I see you later, Chris. Nice chat. Nice Scientology chat.
Do you want to mute real quick?
Um,
The three dots. I'm gonna mute real quick, guys.
all right, we're just gonna mute
And,
conference.
microphone.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
All right.
Looks like they're gonna set up somewhere. Yeah. Hello, Chris. I
Yeah.
tried to tell
So
her earlier.
okay. So we've got a plan.
I don't know. He has two frames and a lady.
So if you're just joining, here's what we're doing. Here's what we're doing.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Like I said, I'm not gonna say no.
We're offering a free
It is.
free personality
No,
test.
That'd be a good way. But if other people want, if you wanted to say, I'll just give all
I think the Zoom is. So there we go. Free personality test for Scientology.
Whatever they take, they can take, and then I'll get the rest. Like I said, everything I'm gonna get.
And yeah, so some of the Scientologists have just left the building. I don't know where they went exactly, but they're up to something, which is not a good thing. They don't put their heads together to do good things. Oh, look at this! They're selling sneakers.
Yeah, they have sneakers in here. Detective Aludo's not here. He'd be mad. But I saw that they got. That's like, oh, that's Gucci right there.
Also, that's it. The red one's a Jordan.
I think those are the ones Oriole Ritz was saying not to give to Polly the purple rain ones. Let's see, do I like any of these? I'm not gonna get any. Those Jordans aren't bad. I actually bought someone a pair of Jordans like that, but they're like all suede and nice tan color, like a off-white, but they're gonna get so dirty. Those Jordans aren't bad.
So this
I just
is
don't like really getting anything red.
pawn shop. I really would like to
dang,
try
they
to.
got some Yeezy 350s up there. Yeah.
I'd like to try to.
I just don't. I would never buy you shoes. That's just me.
Alright, sorry. I've got advertising Rolex, which is a big part of my channel when I'm not doing Scientology. I'm sorry, would you like a free personality test? It's a lot of fun.
I don't know how Scientologists do it.
Okay.
You're just joking around.
Free personality test for Scientology. Like to give it a shot?
No thank
You know it's a cult, right?
She said, no, thank you.
Okay, you seem like a smart lady. Stay away from this cult.
No, thank you. Like, you get smart.
Oh, sorry, lady.
Yeah, purple 19
I didn't realize there was another person on the sidewalk. All right,
In the
well.
film in Massachusetts, we have a mistrust of strangers, low rifles,
So we're just here outside of Scientology of Boston, and we're doing a free personality test. So we're trying, but a lot of people don't really want to do a free personality test because Scientology is a lame cult, and they don't trust Scientology.
But I'm the same way. I don't. I mean, yeah. Just when I'm out and about, though, I have both.
Okay, so if you're just joining us, we're here in Scientology. This is in the outskirts of Boston. This area is called Alston.
100%.
And you just take I-90 to the Alston
Very
Brighton
cautious wherever I'm
exit. It's the same exit for Fenway, and then just a couple quick turns, and you're right here. So it's convenient to get here, but we don't want anyone to get here. I mean, I really don't want to see people. Sometimes we see people pawning all kinds of stuff at the pawn shop. It's very sad. No one's pawning stuff because things are going well in their lives, you know. So this is kind of a bad section of town, and these are businesses that are hurting people. I mean, Scientology is a business. It's a cult. It's a business, not really a religion. They have a tax exemption for now, so you can help them lose their tax exemption if you go to Google IRS form 13909, and you'll see it's just like one side of one piece of paper. Just fill it in as best you can and just indicate the crimes you're aware of that Scientology committed. If they are organized for anything other than religious or charitable or scientific purposes, because it has to be exclusively for, if you look at section 501, you can do that too. Just type in like IRC 501 in Google and you'll get that code section. So 501c3 says they have to be organized exclusively for religious or charitable or scientific purposes. So if anything else is substantial and they have substantial criminal activity, then they're not exclusively for religious purposes and they'll lose their tax exemption. But someone's got to complain to the IRS. Someone's got to complain to the IRS. Oh shit, am I on mute? No, I was on mute, okay. Yeah, thanks, Oriole. I was on mute earlier just to talk to Cubs about something that we didn't want to put out there just in case there's Scientologists watching it. What we're doing. Hi, would you like a free personality test? No? Okay, take care. Alright. So sometimes it's just really hard to do anything that looks like it might be Scientology. People know that Scientology is a cult, but they don't necessarily know when I've got this sign. You guys can see it. Well, I'm gonna put it here so you can. So this is what we're doing. We got the free personality test sign, and we are offering a free personality test. We're hoping to talk to people about Scientology. And in any event, we don't want them to want to join Scientology. So that's what this whole live stream's about. And you know, we're going to talk about what Scientology's been doing, which is a lot of bad stuff. You know, they get people to join through things like the free personality test or the IQ test. Oriel Ritz here mentioned another one. Ask them if audits guys are welcome to go in. Yeah, you know what? I don't think I want to do an audit. Audits are another way where they make money. They actually charge money for the audits. There's like even people that are still in Scientology, there's like an underground business. Some people do unofficial auditing, and you know, make some money. If you go on eBay, you can see these stupid e-meters that they use, and so you've got some trained auditors who maybe left Scientology, and they do this kind of work for people who are like public Scientologists, because Scientology charges so much money for the auditing. It's a really big profit center for them, you know, and it just keeps coming down to Scientology looking for ways to make profits. So they try to get you roped in on one of these personality tests. Then you got to take some courses, buy some books. Then they'll talk to you about auditing, which is kind of like if you were Catholic and you go in to confess. Well, with auditing, you pay money and you go in to confess, but then Scientology uses that against you later. You know, they'll use your records against you if you try to leave, because they'll ask you personal questions about your family, about things that you do, and then they've got that info, right? And they know what your support network might be if you try to leave. Coben, this is Boston. We're in Boston, Massachusetts. This office looks kind of small for Boston, I realize. They rent out the second floor, but usually there's about 6 Scientologists here, but most of them seem to have gone somewhere else today. We just saw them take out a sign, take some materials with them, and they put it in a car, and they went somewhere. We don't know where. They do have a large building they bought, but I think it's just kind of mental masturbation. I don't think they really will ever have enough members or cash to operate the building. It's an enormous building. It's got to be at least 90,000 square feet. All right, Colvin, check you later. So I think Scientology is going to be stuck in this little office here, even though Boston's a fairly large market. It's the same problem everywhere. They just don't have enough members. They don't have enough money anymore to really open up these huge organizations. So they buy these large buildings because they still have some cash, but then they kind of sit vacant. And because of the tax exemption and that game that they play, I mean, they're not using these buildings for, you know, a tax exempt purpose. So they get the tax exemption and they use it to just hold property, and so it's hurting cities and towns just because there's buildings coming off of the tax rolls. You know, that's another thing that they do. So there's a lot of ideas here that you could put on your IRS form 13909 when you submit it to the IRS, so we can help Scientology lose their tax exemption. Let's see if these people want to do a free personality. Hi folks, would you like a free personality test today? You sure? Okay, thank you. Have a good weekend. Alright, well maybe next time, for sure next time, right? They seem to be truly interested in Scientology and what Scientology has to offer.
Why are you videotaping people? Respect our privacy.
I have no idea what she's saying. She might have like a Bluetooth phone or something. Sometimes I'm not sure if someone's talking to me, if they're crazy or what's going on. All right, so about 50 minutes into the live stream, we've talked about the tax exemption. It's not just one tax exemption, though. I mean, the federal tax exemption is the biggest one, but for all these buildings they have in different towns, to get a property tax exemption, there's a state statute for every state. So you can look at your state statute and you can see what they have to do in addition to being 501c3. And if they're not complying with that list of requirements, then you can tell your property tax assessor. You don't even have to go to the IRS. If they lose their property tax exemptions in these different states, they won't be able to afford to continue. You know, the New Haven building, they owe $73,000 for last year. So all the buildings they have, and they have quite a few, if they have to start paying property taxes, they won't be able to continue. And that means all the bad things they do to people won't be able to continue. Oh, we got I got some activity here. Let's see where we are. I see a lot of ambulances here, but I don't really see that many cops. But the cops have been pretty good when they were, you know, Scientologists called the police on Cubs a few times, and he's had good luck with them. So the cops have been good here in Boston. Not like Los Angeles. LAPD is just corrupt AF. But here in Boston, the police have been decent. They've been decent. They haven't done anything bad to any of the protesters. So that's good news. I feel better about protesting here, knowing I'm not going to have any big trouble like you see in Los Angeles. I mean, some of the, you know, when growing up in Scientology, Aaron got attacked by Patrick Price. They told him that Aaron would have to be arrested too if he wanted to press charges. How could that possibly make any sense? And then you just see all the harassment with some of the other protesters. They just, at La Poubelle, for example. So LAPD is just awful, but this is probably the best case scenario. They do come when they get called, but they haven't really done anything bad. How you doing? You want to join our Scientology cult? It's free. I mean, you'll give us everything you have, but eventually, you know, but today's free. Think about it. Think about it over the weekend. Scientology cult. The way I'm talking, I'm sure you guys want to join the Scientology cult, right? Give them everything you have, and then if your family doesn't join, you won't be allowed to talk to your family anymore. You won't be able to talk to your friends. They'll give you more and more work. They'll always be demanding more money from you, more contributions. There's some excuse after another. You know, how anyone stays in Scientology is beyond me, but what we can do is try to prevent people from joining in the first place. At least just give them the knowledge. I mean, if they still want to join, what can you do? But at least they should join knowing in advance what's going to happen to them. Because it's not a good lifestyle. Not a good life at all. So this is kind of just a real chill kind of day here. You can see we are, where is it? Here we go, Packard's Corner. If you look at the green line for Boston, this is the green line. You'll see the green line train coming here in about 3 seconds. Boston College is nearby. It's only $2.40 to take this. You can go pretty far. No, not a bad deal. Not a bad deal. We do get some traffic, people walking by just because of the train. Scientology itself doesn't really get much traffic. No one comes here for Scientology, so when we're not here, they're out here you know, offering tests or you know, some kind of stupid premise for getting people in. And once they're in the Scientology building, then the hard sale. That's when the hard sale is. How you doing tonight? Good? Have a good weekend. Looks like they're closing up the pawn shop, so that's good. What's up, man? Alright. just stand over here. Try to get some more Scientology. You guys back for the free personality test? What do you think about Scientology?
I don't care about them.
Yeah, not many people do. It's a cult. It's a nasty cult. You gotta stay away. So that's what we're here to do. Just help people continue not to join the cult of Scientology. If there's any Sea Org members or Scientologists who are viewing the chat or perhaps the replay later, I'd just like to say hello, and we can help you find a way out. If you're looking to do that, you can email me, Manning8channel at gmail.com. Manning8channel@gmail.com. Okay, you want a BMW? Toblerone? Here's one. I'm not saying this is a cool BMW, but how about that, man? You like that? I mean, at least it's black. I guess it's kind of a badass color. Yeah. So how about that? You want to subscribe? It's free to subscribe. Normally there's a couple BMWs out here, but this one is a Scientologist. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks, Toblerone. We try to do what we can here. Trying to save people from Scientology. We'll show you a BMW if you want it. A couple nights ago, we had 2 Ferraris that came out here, but that is extremely rare. I don't know that we'll anticipate that happening for quite a while. But yeah, I'll tell you what, the lady that drives this car is not really the best person, but she keeps it nice. It's hard to keep a car nice in Boston. People drive like crazy maniacs. Hi, man. Would you like a free personality test?
Sorry.
No? Okay. You know you don't want to join Scientology then, right?
Huh?
You don't want to join Scientology. You know about Scientology?
No.
It's a cult. Yeah. Did you hear about Danny Masterson, the famous actor?
No.
He raped a couple Scientologist girls and they wouldn't let them come forward to report it. So don't support Scientology. All right. Well, I lost her, but you know, I do my best. You know, so Tom Cruise, yeah, Tom Cruise is a goofball, but I don't think he actually raped anyone. At least not that's been reported. How you doing? You like a free personality test? And just walk on by. It's a good plan when it's Scientology here. Just walk on by. Don't even stop in at Scientology. Yeah, Tom Cruise. They like to keep him around. He helps to advertise Scientology. That's what they use the actors for. But Danny Masterson's in prison, so they're not going to want to use him anymore. Yeah, Tom Cruise is he's almost as tiny as David Miscavige, but they just do such a good job of shooting the movies with the cameras that he doesn't really look that small. But he's actually kind of a small guy too. He and Dave Miscavige are. You know, when you see David Miscavige on a stage, if he's doing some kind of staged, stupid presentation, he usually doesn't have anyone near him because he's so tiny. He'll look super ridiculous. But they do let Tom Cruise come out on a stage with them because they're both kind of small. They're both kind of small little guys. Yeah, the 70s show. Yeah, Toblerone, no, I'm not a daily streamer, but this is only my second live stream, so I'm doing it more and more, but I'm trying to learn how to do it. My last live stream was 5 hours long, and my gimbal stick only lasted 2.5 hours, so I went and bought another gimbal stick. I'm trying to learn kind of like the technology to do this, and as I get better at it, I'll keep, I'll do it more frequently. But I was here last weekend for the first time, and so I guess right now I'm like a weekend streamer, but I'd like to do more, but it's just trying to learn how to do it as best I can. It's not easy. Folks, would you like a free personality test? No? Okay. You seem like you have a nice personality and a smile, so you probably pass it okay. Have a good weekend. Thank you. I think we'll just give them a pass.
Yeah, they already had personality. They're good.
Yeah, the girl had a good personality.
The other one, though, I don't know.
He's not sure. He's not sure if he's a good guy or a bad guy yet. We'll have to look out for him. Make sure he doesn't hang around Scientology. So, yeah, 5'7" for Tom Cruise. I thought maybe it was like 5'6". Dave Miscavige is not even 5'3". He's lying. He's 5'3" when he's wearing special shoes. If you know what I mean. All right, later, Toblerone. Thanks for stopping by, man. Come back anytime. So this is the Boston Scientology live stream. We're streaming here live. And a lot of the Scientologists are gone for the day, but we're really here to talk to people. And this is Cut Champion 16. Oh. Yeah, these signs will, if they get any wind at all, they'll blow away. So you gotta hold on to your sign for dear life. Hi, would you like a free personality test? I got stuff to do. Okay. Take care. Have a good weekend. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set you guys down for just a second. I have to get a sip of water, okay? Yeah, so here you can see we're here in Boston. Here in Boston. You got to be careful about the parking here. They do actually give out tickets. $40. I think what I'm going to do is download this app on my phone so I can just automatically pay it. I'm a little bit worried that I might, because you can only pay for a maximum of 2 hours, so you can't just bring a huge bag of quarters or something like that. If you do a 5-hour live stream, you know, you need a place to park and you need to be able to be paid up. So I might look at this app. But they are starting to enforce parking in a big way. So here's the question. Here's my questions. These are actually real questions that I'm asking. Do you laugh or smile easily? Are you a slow eater? I can't believe that's a question, but that's what Scientology asks. Do you contemplate suicide is a little bit of a paraphrase question, but they do ask about suicide, I believe. So we just have kind of a small test. The real test questions, but the real test is 200 questions. No one's going to sit around for, you know, an hour and a half while they go through 200 questions. So we're just doing like about 10 or 12 questions, and then we'll give them a passing score and tell them not to go to Scientology. Did you see see those questions, Oreo? There we go. Hi man, would you like a free personality test for Scientology? No? All right. Take it easy. Have a good weekend.
I think they would go to this, Boston, not Harvard.
She was not interested at all. How you doing, man?
It is really good to see you. It's been a minute. I really do hope things
She
happen
actually had a good
well.
personality. I wish I would have talked to her first, but sometimes I don't see people come around this corner. That is my issue. Let's just see if there's anyone walking by or walking towards us from the street. Let's see if there's anyone walking down the street here that we can say hello to. So this is kind of like standing on the corner, you know. It's just, there's a fair amount of traffic just because there's students nearby. There's some unofficial student housing where they live. You got the train, the green line for Boston College, and we've also got some. If you see across the street, there's this ESL education center. I guess they, you know, help people who are new to the country. You got a lot of people here who are new to the country, though. That's the key between the schools. Maybe for other reasons. Massachusetts has a fair amount of Portuguese. You don't really see that in other areas of the country, but you do here, and obviously Spanish speakers. So there are reasons for people to come here that are not Scientology. Scientology will try to get these people and get them to take an IQ test or personality test. Probably the IQ test is for the students. Hopefully they wouldn't be interested in that, except for George Costanza. I don't know if you guys ever saw the Seinfeld episode where Elaine took the IQ test with George. Change the zoom here. Alright, so we're outside of Boston Scientology. How you doing, ma'am? Would you like a free personality test? Free personality test?
Oh, thank you. But
No? Okay. You seem like such a nice girl. You pass. For sure. Have a good weekend.
Seaport Summer Market. He
Alright.
went the opposite way, though. That's the thing. He went.
Hard to sell the personality test, but this is what Scientology does. I guess they pay their workers $47 a week, so they can have them stand out here all day and just do, a few personality tests. But you can see some people had previous run-ins with Scientology and they're not real happy with it, which is good. Or they're aware of the Danny Masterson multiple rape cases and they're upset about that, which they should be. Or they're upset that Scientology caused Lisa McPherson to die. They should be upset about that too. So it's hard to find anyone who has anything good to say about Scientology. That's what we discovered. Like all of the neighbors here,
I'm gonna find out what.
not pleased. Hi, would you like a free personality test with Scientology? No. You know it's a cult, right? You know it's a Scientology cult.
You guys have a good Saturday. Take care. Thank you guys. Chris being a trickster probably drove all the way around. I don't know. He did drive all the way. Oh, I didn't tell you this. So Chris left right with that one lady. So I went back there because again we're doing our own thing. So you can, you're up here and no need for me really to be up here. So it gives me time to go walk around. So I walked around so I could go check the alley. And Chris comes out. I don't know where he came from. I just turned over there. And he comes out and there's two other elderly people in the back seat with him. So he went all the way around, picked them up probably from the back. And as I was walking over, he ended up already pulling out, so I didn't see he pulled out of there. And then he went that way. Because Boston's that way, so he's not going towards Boston. So I'm trying to see what's over there. Because I know the other building is over there, but there's no need for them to go over there and set up for what? The only people over there in that area are people that live there, honestly. It's not foot traffic like this.
Yeah, I wonder if there's a festival.
The train is up higher, and then like the way the terrain is, there's stairs that you could go down, or you could just go down the hill and get to their building. So it's not like they're having foot traffic like this where, hey, let's set up outside here, unless they're setting up over there at Boston Landing, but I doubt it, because they can't set up on the actual platform. I'll call MBTA police real quick on that, transit police. They can't be on there doing that.
Maybe there's...
We can't be out there doing that. We have to be outside, and there's really no way to hang out outside the station either, because it's a sidewalk. But I'm curious, they went that way though.
Possibly there's a festival or something going on?
I just looked, everything that market-wise or swap meet-wise is in Boston right now, and everything actually is tomorrow on Sunday, like Sunday market.
Yeah, we should check out
yeah, that's what
the flea markets.
Yeah, that's what Orioritz was telling me, but there's nothing that way or in this area. Everything's in Boston, which is that way. Like, yeah, you could go all the way around if you want to be a trickster, but that's dumb to go all the way around. There is something, Caribbean Jerk Fest in Harvard Square, but it's $30 to get in on top of you buying your food.
No, that's too much. That's too much. I love jerk chicken though. I love jerk chicken.
And it's like you go to the booth and they give you like a sample of food, but it's not. You're gonna also spend money for food.
Hi, folks. Would you like a free personality test? No. Okay. You know Scientology is a cult, right? It's a bad cult. You gotta stay away. Gotta stay away. Yeah, so there's a Los Angeles-based protester named Confronting Chris, and he was going to some of these flea markets, and he found Scientology doing stuff there. So I wonder if that's possibly where they're going. If you're just joining us, we're at the Boston Scientology org, and we're protesting Scientology because it's a cult. That's why. We're trying to let people know. A lot of people in the neighborhood, if they have had experience with Scientology here, it's bad. And they're trying to avoid Scientology at all costs, and others don't even know about it. I'm going to show you. We've got a free personality test. That's what we're doing. We're offering a free personality test. That's how Scientology gets people roped in the first place, with a free personality test. And no matter how nice you are, no matter how good your personality is, you're going to find some flaw in your personality. And then you have to buy a book or a course, a Scientology course, so you can become a better person. And then it just starts from there. You have to buy more books, more courses, and auditing. And they charge for all of these things. And if they just wanted to have some kind of crappy school, that would be okay, a for-profit school. I mean, to be legal, but they're calling themselves a religion, and for now they do have the federal tax exemption, which is not justified. So that's something you can help with. You can file an IRS form. It's called 13909. So you could Google IRS form 13909. And it's just one side of one piece of paper. It's really no big deal. And you can list all the illegal activity that they're engaged in. So, for example, the Danny Masterson rape cases, right? Scientology tried to prevent the victims from reporting the rape to the police. After Lisa McPherson died, Scientology Flag Division was charged with 2 felonies. There was a protester in Denver, JDSA, I think is his screen name, and a Scientology member dressed in the Scientology uniform came running out of the building and attacked him. There was nothing that set him off. He just knew that this was going to be a protester. So there's a lot of that, and he was charged with a couple crimes. I think they may have been misdemeanors, but still, there are a number of illegal acts or practices that you could report on IRS form 13909, and then you could submit that to the IRS, and they will lose their tax exemption. Hopefully, they've already lost it once, but they made corrections. Mary Sue Hubbard was engaged in ransacking government offices, and she went to prison. And so the tax court said that was one of 2 reasons why they were going to revoke or uphold the IRS's revocation of the tax exemption. The other reason was L. Ron Hubbard was getting 10% commissions or royalties on all the books, even books he didn't write. They still gave him 10%. And then someone said, oh, well, we also owe L. Ron Hubbard another 10% just as like a debt. There's like no promissory note or loan or anything like that, but it's just a debt that Scientology had to pay him for creating the cult. So 20% of all Scientology's money had to go to L. Ron Hubbard. And then when they were on the Apollo ship, Mary Sue Hubbard had $2 million of Scientology's cash. $2 million doesn't sound like much, right? But you got to think about this. It was 1970s dollars, like 1974, if I'm not mistaken. $2 million back then was a whole lot of money, and only Mary Sue Hubbard had the key. So, they were holding on to Scientologist money. They were taking quite a bit, 20% right off the top for L. Ron Hubbard for goofy reasons. So that was the other reason why they lost their tax exemption. But now L. Ron Hubbard's dead. He's not coming back. He's dead. Mary Sue Hubbard's dead. So the IRS was willing to give him another shot. But then immediately, just 2 years later, they got the IRS exemption back in 1993. I'm going to help the postman here. You going back in? Oh, no, maybe not. Okay. I don't know. So just 2 years after getting their tax exemption back, they killed Lisa McPherson. They were charged with 2 felonies. So they just went right back to committing more crimes. So the IRS needs to know about this. They need people to report it. So you can report it with IRS form 13909. And you can, if you've got a scanner, you can scan that form in and email it. There's some instructions with the form. Or you can snail mail it to the tax exempt unit. And then when they get enough complaints, they'll have to do something. They'll have to start some kind of investigation. Plus, there's already just public outcry. So when they get these specific reports in, eventually they're going to do something. I don't know how long it takes. I don't know how many reports it takes. But that's how a lot of tax cases get started. Whether it's tax exempts or, you're just upset with. We get a lot. There's a lot of like ex-wives, ex-girlfriends that report people for not reporting their taxes or filing, you know, at all, and that's how the IRS finds out about stuff, and then things happen. So, so that's something you can actually do at home to help help Scientology lose its tax exemption. Let's see if she wants a personality test. Hi, ma'am. Would you like a free personality test? No. Scientology. Yeah, so it's really, really hard to give away a free personality test. Here we go. Here we go. Hi, folks. Would you like a free personality test today? No? Okay. You seem very nice. You probably pass. So that's it for that wave of people. Did my best. We're here outside of Boston Scientology, just goofing on Scientology. If you're just joining us, we've got a free personality test. That's my sign. And try to get someone to do the free personality test. I've got a couple of videos on my channel where people did the free personality test, and we just use it as an opportunity really to talk about Scientology and how thoroughly rotten it is. So that's what we're doing here outside of Boston Scientology. Beautiful day. It's a little humid though. A little humid. Yeah. So we've got a train platform here. This is the Green Line in Boston. You can take this. Pretty far. This costs $2. $2.40. Yeah, man, killer. Scientology is a big thumbs down. A big thumbs down. It's a cult. It's a total cult. And you can see this office is located close to where there's a lot of college students. Then you see this building behind the train that's for ESL learners. You've got some folks here that just speak Portuguese, Spanish. You look at the outside of their window.
You too, yeah. I was just curious. I was like, I know back in the day.
Yeah, here we go. You can see that they get a lot of folks from other places who maybe aren't aware of Scientology. They don't know what a bad reputation it has. They pretty much killed the reputation in the U.S., but even here there's some people who don't know. So they're trying to prey on people who are unsuspecting. Just get them in with a free personality test or an IQ test. And then they try to sell them a book or a course or $2. And it just builds on from there. They try to get all their money, try to keep them away from their friends and family.
Oh, you're welcome. Birthday, happy second birthday.
Yeah, here we go. We got maybe there's a couple coming down the sidewalk. Maybe we'll get to them to talk to us. Oh no, you guys, I'm trying to turn you around. Trying to turn you around so you can see. Here we go. Folks, would you like a going in the wrong place. Would you like a free personality test? Scientology? Okay. Yeah, you gotta stay away from Scientology. It's a bad cult. Okay, no, it's all right. Take it easy. Have a good weekend. See, nice people don't need anything from Scientology. Yeah, exactly right. Hi, ma'am. Would you like a free personality test with Scientology? You know it's a cult, right? It's like a really bad cult. Take care. Hard job giving away free personality tests for Scientology. But I'm trying my best. Show them your sign. This is the other protester. Cops Champion 16. Scientology is a scam! Exclamation mark.
I show this to them when they come out. So I just flip it over for them.
Ask me why. Ask me why it's a cult. Well, there's a lot of reasons why it's a cult.
A lot of reasons.
You know, they get you in under false pretenses, like the stupid personality test. And then once you're in, they try to sell you books and courses. And more courses, and then auditing, and then they tell you about going up the bridge to total freedom, which is just a total scam. every step up the bridge costs you a lot of money, and if you don't have it, no problem, you can get a credit card and just max out the credit card. What does Scientology care, right? They'll probably tell you to file bankruptcy, and then 8 years later just get some more credit cards and max those out again. Or you could maybe find other ways to get money for Scientology. If you've got a house, you could mortgage your house, take a second mortgage out. And then if you can't afford these courses, you could join Scientology as a full-time staff member, and they'll pay you $47 a week. Yeah, $47 a week, not an hour, a week. And then you're never going to have enough money to go somewhere. Plus, they're going to make you disassociate yourself from your family, disconnect from your friends, so you won't have a support network when you try to get out. They'll tell you you owe.
Oriole Rit says that your sign looks like Tory Christmas and Mark Bunker sign from back in the day.
Yeah. I saw some signs online, and I tried to, they were black and red. I tried to
That's awesome.
mimic that a little bit. Some people really think it's real, though. I mean, it's surprising because I think this sign is pretty.
I like it. It's great.
Amateurish, but some people were surprised. Even the ones that were talking to me last time they were doing the Scientology test.
Some of them actually thought. I mean, because that's what they are, black and red.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
exactly the same. And I think you actually got the right almost. Honestly, it is spot on because yours is marker and obviously theirs is a fucking vinyl sign, but it's actually the same exact red. That's awesome.
Yeah, where do you guys?
It really is. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. Just don't touch their building.
So
He's not touching your building, Osa. Yeah, honestly, really
It
it.
matches pretty good, doesn't it?
It really does match it.
I did my best. I did what I could to mimic
Oh
the
yes, your sign
skin.
also does. Really? I mean, I just figured ask me why, because I
That's
could
the
have
key.
put that, but
That's
people
the
are
key.
just gonna
Ask me
see it.
why.
But and some people do. Why? Like they do say, oh, why is it, or oh, we already know, and then they'll just stop and chit chat. You guys saw yesterday, really?
Thanks,
I
Killer.
honestly did talk to a lot of people the last 2 days, to be
Have a
honest.
good weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, really, the only Scientologist is this lady from Maine and fake Lorraine.
Oh, the main car is a Scientologist?
Yeah, she got me. I didn't know she was sitting in there.
Oh.
She wasn't in there when I got here, but she must have went in when I walked around or something. And then she went in, and then now what I've been doing, as I told you last time, is I'm paying attention to them because I don't want to. Honestly, unless you guys find something about this place has nothing to do with Scientology. Because some people that have come out even said bad things about Scientology. Yesterday, a lady was like, just because I was standing there filming, she's like, I'm not a Scientologist, I'm at the school. And she's like, I totally agree with everything you're doing out here. Keep up the good work. And we chit-chatted for a few minutes.
Yeah.
So they're not, unless something else comes out that they are. And then the other girl told me that they were having a party Wednesday, because you can clearly see, because when you go in there, it's all glass, like like a storefront in there. In the school, when you go through the doors, it's to the left.
You want to join our cult, Scientology cult? No. All right. Maybe they will. Hey guys, you want to join our Scientology cult today?
Maybe next week.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, think about it over the weekend. All right.
Maybe.
Think about it over the weekend.
I like that. It said maybe next week. How I'm feeling. That's awesome.
All right. So I'm not very good at getting people to join Scientology. I guess I could try harder. What do you guys think? Is there a better way to do it?
That's the way I normally go.
Better way to get people to join? It looks like the pawn shop is all closed up for the weekend. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, so this got you guys around. There we go.
Man, you're always carrying the heaviest stuff out of there, man. Honestly, you're the hardest worker, man.
Someone pawn
I'm
something
good?
good?
Take care,
Get some
man.
good inventory?
Wow, that there were people back then did the same as the people now. Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm gonna put you down for just a
But
second.
honestly, for me, I think they're just thinking I'm gonna get bored.
So here in Boston, it is very hot and humid. We'll say it's the humidity. Sorry, just putting it down. I'm gonna be on this side for a minute, and I'm just gonna wipe the sweat off. Wipe the sweat off here for a second. What are you guys drinking? I have just some grape flavored Propel. I think this is pretty good for protesting. Good protesting drinks.
Oh, guys, hold on.
Can't drink beers out here, you know.
We don't get this information. I just saw
Might
a
make it more
notification and
entertaining,
he
though.
said, do you have a photo of it? So I'm going to take a photo of the billboard. My friend just got back to me about the billboard. He just asked if I have a photo.
Oh,
So
there's a
I'm gonna
billboard
give
on
you
top of
my
this
friend.
building. And we want to rent it.
I'm
How
gonna
much
take
does it
a
cost?
I'm gonna take a photo of the other side and on this.
How much does it cost, guys? Yeah, so we'd like to rent the billboard for a month if we can. Maybe we can crowdfund it. This is Boston, so the rents can be kind of tough here, you know, on the rent. But if we could get an anti-Scientology sign put up, a billboard somewhere near the Scientology building, then what we could do is really warn a lot of people, and it would piss off Scientology a lot. And that makes it even better. You know, sorry about this. I'm just wiping the sweat off my face. Whew. And okay, we're done with that. Got a sip of water. Putting my shades back on. Got the Ray-Bans. Good protesting sunglasses. They're lightweight and effective. So here we go. Yeah, so this is the other protesters' sign. Scientology is a scam. What I like about this one, though, is Scientology is called "Ask Me Why." That's the key there. Ask me why. So, you know, it's getting people to talk to him about it. That's all we're trying to do. Is just get people. You know. And here's my sign. Free personality test. So if someone wants to do a personality test, they can. And here's Boston's sign. And you gotta pay a lot of money to park here. You can only park for 2 hours, so that's the problem. So I need to find a way to where I could just pay and then park and not have to worry about getting a ticket. And lately they've been given the Scientologists have been parking here and they've been getting themselves a lot of tickets, and it's pretty crazy. But that's what's been going on. They'll probably give us a ticket too if we're not careful, so we'll see what happens here. Let's see what happens. So I got my signs. Got sign tech. And hang over here. Again. So if you're just joining us, we're at the Boston Scientology org. And this is just a small office. They bought a large building. I'll step back so you can see it better. They bought a large building, but they can't occupy it yet. They don't really have the cash to get it together. It would take a lot of employees to maintain it. So here's just from a wider, a different angle here. So here's the. You can see my finger in a way. Alright, so this is where I was standing right there. They have the windows above that and then all the way around, and it wraps around to the other side. So it sounds a little crazy that it's a second floor office, but it's like most of the second floor of this building, which is it's a large building. I'm going to just walk to the end here and you can see, must be another train coming because I see all these people walking to the platform. So you can see just how enormous it is. But this is nothing compared to the building that they bought. But they don't really have that many members. Scientology is dying, and what they're trying to see wraps all the way around, goes all the way down the block. So it's a pretty good sized office. And they have, you know, maybe 6 or 7 people here on a regular basis, so they can take care of this rented office. But they don't have enough members for like a 90,000 square foot building that they just bought. So I don't know what they're gonna.
It should say a name on it. If you step all the way back, he gave me 3 company names. This is owned by Clear Channel.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Can you guys see the sign?
I took a photo of it. He used to be the sales rep. So he should know about the price. Like he worked there like four years ago. With inflation, it'll be some, you know, close to what he said, give or take a few $100.
So how much per month?
I just sent him the photos. So
Oh,
he'll tell me
okay.
either where
Oh, I
to
see.
go.
All right.
He'll tell me where to go, but there is a number there. It says 171. So I'm assuming that's how they label the billboard.
So if we could rent this billboard and just put a funny slogan on it.
Something we could do. It's a big one. You could put that
Goof on
SPTV
Scientology.
Foundation info.
Well, SPTV Foundation needs to pay for part of it then.
Yeah. If we put that, no, they do.
We're not going to get something for free that easy. Sorry.
But if not, I'll put thank you for holding my. No, that is true. No offense. SPTV Foundation. Why keep smiling? I see a sign.
Yeah, so SPTV Foundation is, I think primarily it's crowdfunded, but they call themselves a foundation, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but that's what they call themselves. It's a nonprofit to help people get out of Scientology. How you doing today, sir? Got some books? Have a good weekend.
A lot of books for one little course. I have OT one
Wow.
for $8,000.
You know what? I'm dying from the heat. I can't imagine wearing a sweatshirt. I would just die if I had to wear a sweatshirt. How would you like a free personality test today? No? Alright, maybe next weekend. I'm here every weekend. I would just like a free personality test for Scientology.
Do that and watch.
Scientology personality test? Yeah,
Do
no,
that and
okay.
watch the full habitation from the have the billboard coming.
Have a good weekend, man.
Third American sounds like, oh, it was third American.
Well, we tried.
No, but
Yeah,
If
officers
they
could
do,
be on the
then
second
it would
floor
be a
as long as
breach
the
of
elevator-
contract against.
Yeah, Oriole, we've seen the elevator that Chris uses every night when he brings in that sign.
Oh, here comes this guy. This guy never talks.
So we do have one elevator. Oh, there's a cult guy? Oh. How you doing? Cool jacket, man. You want to take a free personality test with us?
People actually pass this one.
Everyone, yeah, you might pass this one. You might pass this
being
one.
depressed and shit. That communication course, retake it, sir.
Have a nice weekend,
Horrible
man.
of These cult members out here.
Have a good drive back to Maine. This is one of the Scientologists. I don't know if they have anything going on in Maine for Scientology, so perhaps she has to drive all the way here. So, yeah, they talk about these communications courses, and they're gonna learn communication skills, and they can confront and shatter suppressive people like me, but they never really want to talk to me. Hey, Keith. Oh, look at you. You got your wrench. Awesome. I'm so glad you popped in. Yeah, so one problem we have tonight is that there's no sign. This, where I'm standing here, this is where the sign would normally be, but they took their sign and they fled. Like they put their stuff in a car. We just had 2 Scientologists leave. We got fake Lorraine here, the original Lorraine, but she's the fake Lorraine, not the Lorraine from the article. And yeah, so I don't know where they went, but they're up to something bad, I'm sure, because they don't do good things. So we're outside here, Boston Scientology. We're doing a free personality test. How you doing? Hey, Lorraine. I don't think your name's really Lorraine, but we used to think it was Lorraine. Would you like to take my personality test? I have my own. It's really good. It's really good. What's that?
Chris,
I don't work for anyone. I'm just a concerned citizen. Trying to help everyone out. Have a good weekend, man. This is one of our Scientologist friends, but they don't want to take a personality test. I offered them a free personality test, and they say no. They say no, but you know, I can only offer it for free. I mean, what else can I do? I can't discount it below zero. Hi, man. Would you like a free personality test? Lost another one. Well, guys, that might be the most excitement we had there. Got confronted and shattered by 3 Scientologists just standing here by the door. They want to know who I'm working for, but I don't really work for anyone. I have a job, like a regular job, a regular person job. I just do this for free because I try to help people. So what do you think about that, Keith? Yeah, this is the new gimbal stick. It's doing pretty well. I don't have all the features down pat yet. I haven't had it long enough, but I just had to come out here. So I've got this gimbal stick, and I've got another one in my bag, the original one. You know, last weekend I was out here for 5 hours, but the old gimbal stick only lasted for 2.5 hours. So then the phone was just blowing around literally in the wind. So so I've got 2 gimbal sticks now. I'm trying to learn the technology end of protesting and live streaming, which is not something. Yes, Keith, thank you. So anyone who's maybe thinking about doing some live streaming, Keith wisely advised me to turn off my Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth, and so I actually did that. I'm so happy I remembered to do it. And so we're standing out here now doing some live streaming. I think the highlight was going to be the BMW that just left, and the Scientologists that got in it, and that was a lot of fun. They actually talked to me a little bit. Normally they don't talk to me. Yeah, they're trying to play trick games. Now the thing is, with Cubs and myself here, with 2 protesters, they're having a hard time maybe avoiding protesters. Like if it's just Cubs by himself, it's easy to maybe go out the back door, but Lorraine's, or fake Lorraine's BMW was right outside the door, and I just happened to be standing here. I'm very fortunate for that. So I got to confront them, and they had the opportunity to confront and shatter me. That's what they say. Communication is supposed to be the universal solvent. They can confront and shatter nasty, suppressive people like myself, offering a free personality test, goofing on Scientology, and they, quite frankly, they just blew it, didn't they? I mean, they could have said any kind of stuff they wanted to me. I was here by myself. Yeah, I'm live streaming, but they don't really know. They don't really know what to do, I think, when they're actually confronted by someone. Man, would you like a free personality test? Oh, sorry, dude. I want that. Still offering it though. Free. It's worth $47, I think. That's the same Scientology, right? Something like that. Well, I kind of screwed that one up. Sometimes you blow it. Sometimes you totally blow it. Yeah, they were trying to.
I heard a lot of people left.
Yeah, they tried to confront and shatter me.
What do you mean?
I was standing by the door when fake Lorraine and 2 others came out.
Oh, she left. Fake Lorraine left.
Yeah, I was standing right in front of the door.
That means they're all gone.
Yeah, I think they kind of closed up. Although there may have been one other guy in there who was locking the door behind him.
It's all right. They close at 6. So.
Oh, is that right? Okay, they're supposed to close at 6. All right. I thought they were open later than that.
Jumped on here and said there's a lot of people leaving through the front, but I went on a nice stroll, and I saw the car the guy drives.
How you doing, sir?
Thanks, man.
Like a free personality test?
Good to see you again, man.
Yeah, you know it.
Oh, what
Right
is
here all
that?
the
Vanilla
time.
or banana?
Vanilla.
I might get one of those. It's right down there, right?
Refreshing. Yeah,
Show-
walk.
Show the stream. Show the stream.
All right.
All right. He seems like a fun guy, but.
Papa Smurf says hi.
Hi, Papa Smurf. All right, so we
Down
got
here,
2
the
live streams
personality
here.
test, Papa Smurf. You want to take it? I passed mine today.
Oh, does he want to do it?
I was scared, huh?
Does he want to do the personality
Papa
test?
Smurf, you want to take the personality test? He can ask you the questions and you can just answer. Yes or no, Papa?
All right, so we have someone on the other live stream.
This is Manning 8. So he's one of my subs, but he does, I sub to his channel, and you do what, watch stuff? I saw you have some watch videos.
Yeah, I've got
It looked like you travel and
some watches
videos
and some
stuff.
travel videos too. Yeah, so it's
travel
not just
videos and you
Scientology.
protest Scientology, so.
Yeah, so maybe someone will come into the channel and they'll be interested in watches or something like that, and so
Yeah,
then they'll
but
say,
I
oh, there's a
looked at
Scientology
those.
video.
I love watches, so that was awesome when I saw a few videos of watches. I was like, dang, all right.
Yeah. So.
Okay, he said, okay, all right.
All right, okay. All right, so Papa Smurf, here you go. This is the Oxford Personality Test. This is a very important test for Scientology. It measures stability, composure, and communication. You can answer yes, no, or maybe, okay?
So you can answer yes, no, or maybe. It's okay that you're drinking. We don't care.
All right. So,
He said,
yeah,
"I'm
well, alcohol's all right. You're allowed to do that. So you just can't do that in the street. That's why most of our test takers don't drink. Do you laugh or smile easily, Papa Smurf? So we're doing one live here through a live stream. The other protesters live stream. We're asking
So
the
Papa,
gentleman-
he asked if you laugh easily. Yes, no, or maybe. Right? Is that the other one?
Yeah. So this user's name is Papa Smurf, and we're asking him if he laughs or smiles easily.
Laughs or smiles easily.
What does he say?
Nothing yet.
Well, Papa Smurf, you have to give us an answer. You can't.
He's probably cracking another beer.
All right.
Yes, he said yes.
Okay,
Sorry,
so
Papa.
he does-
We got to give him a minute.
Okay. Do children irritate you, Papa Smurf?
Do children irritate you? This is awesome. We're doing a live personality test.
Yeah, this is a new way to do it.
As soon when I said that exactly. He had his 2 sons with him, and they were
Oh,
chatting.
the green hair girl. I've seen her.
Yeah.
I can't hug anyone but Shannon right now. It's fine.
Hi, would you like a free
I
personality
like
test?
your hair. Is that
Scientology.
actual color or just hair?
Yeah, we noticed you here last weekend. We recognized the hair. Looks good though.
Papa Smurf said yes.
All right, let us know. Okay, so yes to both questions. Children irritate him?
He said yes.
Okay, all
He
right.
said
well.
yes, LOL.
Okay, he doesn't like children. All right, well that counts against him.
Uh-oh.
He's in trouble. Are you a slow eater?
Are you a slow eater, Papa Smurf? I remember this game show from the 70s or 80s. Caller called and make me laugh. Really? I'll have to look that up.
So we got a test taker on the other live stream. He says he laughs easily, but children irritate him also. So I don't know how this is going to go. He might need some Scientology books. We'll see how this works out.
No. We'll see.
Is he a slow eater?
I'm waiting.
So here's questions.
No, he said no.
No. Okay. Does he make remarks that he regrets later?
Do you make remarks that you regret later, Papa Smurf? Dang, they got me though, but there was already someone else. My child, a 16-year-old daughter, irritated me today. Oh no, Amy.
All right, so we're just waiting for this guy to, with this very difficult question.
Hopefully it wasn't too bad.
Do you make remarks you regret later?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. Well, that's fine. That answer is allowable. That's allowable. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Do other people interest you, Papa Smurf?
Do other people interest you? And it's awesome how I see so many locals now. Now I'm part of this neighborhood.
Yeah. Even I recognize the green hair chick.
Yeah.
So I'm recognizing some people.
I mean, this is their normal routine. They walk to the grocery store over there or to the train.
All right. So what's the answer? It's coming.
Still
up.
waiting.
Still waiting.
We gotta give them a minute.
Papa
'Cause
Smurf.
I think our mine, when you use Prism, I think we're 10 seconds behind from what I've seen. Maybe.
Ask him if he contemplates suicide.
Do you contemplate suicide? Hello. Good afternoon.
Hey, it's Saturday Night Live. It's Saturday Night Live with the live stream.
You guys have a good rest of your Saturday.
Can you do the Saturday Night Fever walk? You can do John Travolta's walk, right? You're a Scientologist. Cool car, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the kind words. You did a good, awesome job earlier today over there in LA, man. Good job.
We have an answer yet?
No, not yet.
No. Okay, gosh.
What was it again?
What is it again?
Oh, do you contemplate? No, he wrote no. Sorry.
Oh,
He
okay.
wrote
So no suicide. Okay. Children do irritate him, though. He says he laughs or smiles easily. This is gonna be a very difficult one to
no. Oh, you're
compute.
getting calculated, Papa Smurf. They actually agreed. The lady did. The guy.
So we're gonna have to calculate this, guys. What do you think? Does he pass or fail? I think we'll give him a pass.
She
Might
greeted me,
pass.
and then when I said have a good rest of your Saturday, I believe she said you too, but she did respond to that. New Hampshire, huh?
Yeah.
Man.
Okay, it was very close. Very close.
Here
Very
it
close.
is. Here it is.
Drum roll.
Papa Smurf.
Papa Smurf, you pass.
You pass. You don't need Scientology.
You don't need Scientology. You don't need to join a stupid cult.
Look
There's
at that.
nothing wrong with you, except you just got to work on your skills interacting with children a little bit. But you don't need a Scientology book to do that.
You don't need that. But children could be irritating sometimes.
Well, some children can.
Yeah. They're stopped over there. That guy's reporting me, man. He's like, like, I don't. I love how they give you disgusted looks. Like again, I'm not the one getting scammed and lied to by a poll. They've owned that building since 2019. They have made so much money on their June 15th event. There's no need that renovations can't start Monday. They have the money. One guy donated $500,000. You're telling me $500K
Well,
isn't enough money to give to a construction company to start in there
You
and
need to
start
get the
demo?
permits first.
Woo-hoo! Is what Papa Smurf said.
Yeah, okay, you passed it. You
Good
passed
job,
Papa Smurf.
Thank you, DT.
Now, everyone seems to pass this test, you know. Why is it that? Everyone passes my
Because you're not
personality
trying to
test.
sell them courses with books.
Oh, that's one possibility, isn't it?
But that was only
That
this
might be
week.
one possibility.
He took her onto the freaking.
I want a free personality test today with
I think you
Scientology.
two need to talk to each other more than you need to talk to me.
Oh, no, no,
He's
no,
not a
no.
Scientologist.
I'm not a Scientologist. No, no, no. This is we're just kind of goofing on Scientology today. Yeah. So it's a fake personality test, but you can see how you do.
I mean,
You know it's a cult, right? You know Scientology is a cult.
yeah, I'm aware. I'm like, you're on the wrong coast, people.
Well, they don't.
Like,
They're on the wrong
No,
planet,
because
right? They need to.
there's three
Well,
Sea
they
Org-
need to-
They need to
there's
go
three
back to
Sea Org
Xenu's
members right
planet.
here.
Oh.
Contract people right
Oh,
here. I'm not in
oh,
there.
yeah. Hey,
That's all
how about a
you're
free
doing here.
personality test today?
Right, I'm saying that, like,
Love those vests.
See, they know how to do it.
Look very nice.
Right here.
Yeah. Where are you on the bridge?
They're not $47 a week. That's good, man. Uber and Lyfting on $47 a week.
Yeah, well, if you only made $47, you'd be Ubering too.
No, he's not part of it. He's picking them
oh,
up.
I see. I see.
Yeah, he's
you're gonna have to
picking them
supplement
up.
your income somehow.
he's making good bank, so, you know, he's doing
No, see, the Scientologists don't really make that much money. That's the
What are they
problem.
waiting
Well,
for?
no, unless you hit a certain level, you gotta.
Yeah, maybe if you're a top executive, but they make $47 a week. Like, you can't leave Scientology if all you're making is $47 a week. You'll never have enough money.
Right.
And you know, and when they do the auditing,
It's like one of the original pyramid schemes.
except it's a little worse than the pyramid scheme. And you're trapped in there. I mean, not just stealing your money, you're trapped in there. They try to give them a billion-year contract. I mean, it's not enforceable, but once you're brainwashed enough, you think it's. All right. Well, I think we've had our fun with this one. Yeah, we're just trying to spread awareness. Have a good weekend.
They know who I am. You guys are new here. I've been here every day since
I
January.
hate it when that happens.
You're the new one here, not me. You guys came from my city.
Are you working at Denny's? Like, is that like your second job? Is she a waitress at Denny's?
I do sell OT 1 through 8 for $1,000 each.
Wow, that's
there
a
we
good
go.
deal.
We had another one. That's what it was.
That's a good
We had to
deal.
wait for another.
How you doing,
CR
man?
member.
How you
You
doing?
guys gotta go in the back.
So these are our Scientologists for protesting Scientology. And they're off
Again, you guys
to,
came to my city. You guys came from LA or Clearwater.
Oh wait, what about
This
the
is my
personality
city.
test? Shit. I didn't ask him. I didn't ask her.
I didn't sign no billion-year contract to be in a cult.
Yeah, that's not enforceable. The billion-year contract's not enforceable. If you want to leave, you can. We can all go to Denny's. You're dressed like, you know, you work there.
Holy shit, 4 Sea Org members walked out. Ubering, man.
Yeah.
Scientology, wow, Boston, you're
Yeah.
treating the Sea Org members like
They had-
gods here, man.
They had a lot more people in there than we
Legit
thought.
Uber, that was
Silverbacks,
actually a lift, legit lift,
Yeah.
taking them, gone.
Thanks,
One
Keith.
guy left.
Yes,
I'm
if you
happy.
want compelling entertainment like
awesome.
this, you need to subscribe. Also subscribe to Keith. Keith has a channel too, and he does probably does this better than I do.
No, Papa needs it. Nah, Papa doesn't either. They probably
But Keith's on in
have
Boston.
gotten the haven't gotten permits. Probably not has a beard for my graduation. 500K, yeah, DT. This guy named
Did you guys
Craig
like that?
Jensen, who I guess owns some kind of big company here, donated $500,000 on June 15th to this place for their event.
$500,000.
And then the other workers that actually work here, JJ, who's the tour guide, donated 100K.
Yeah,
Like I don't
yeah,
understand.
yeah, yeah.
Like a lot, they got a lot of money. A lot.
So they get a lot of
Papa's
big
Burger
donations
joining
from the
us.
members. As soon as the members have money, they try to get it.
Oh, Duckies, I told you guys, great test.
Well, I'm drinking Great Propel. Cheers.
We've been paying attention.
We just talked to a bunch of Scientologists, so I hope you enjoyed the confrontation. They're supposed to confront and shatter the suppressive people. I guess that's us.
Yeah, they've been here since Wednesday. How many years they have left? I'll have to ask them.
I guess we are suppressive people. We're suppressing The technology. Scam technology.
Yeah, probably. Solid Polly. I don't know who that guy was. That's a different guy. That wasn't Paul.
We're going to be good citizens. And we're going to just kind of get rid of this bottle. There we go. We are trying to keep the city clean as best we can. Trying to clean away the Scientology too, right? Trying to get rid of Scientology and everywhere else. So one thing you could do is you can Google IRS form 13909, and it's just one side of one piece of paper, and you can file that with the IRS. How you doing? We're protesting Scientology. You want to get a picture of my sign?
You're not a Scientologist, are you?
No.
She said no.
Well, even if, yeah.
Wait, is this going on like online or something?
Yeah, we're online. We're it's a live stream. No, it's a live stream. We can talk.
She's like, oh God. Have a good Saturday.
Wait, did you want a free personality test? I should offer it to you. I can tell you have a good personality. You'll probably pass. Most people do well on my test. All right.
See, I'll give it to those Sea Org members because they continued their chat. They're not like these guys who are scared and stop talking and speed away. This lady got on the phone and was like, oh, are you ready? Not yet? Oh, we're taking you too? I'm assuming only 3 of them were leaving. And then the 4th one, the other guy was probably like, you should just go too, might as well. We're good here. We have no one here.
Wow.
If I was those Sea Org members and I saw how empty this was, I would be quite. I'd be calling David Miscavige right now. I'd be calling his secretary.
I'd like to just say hello to David Miscavige.
Shelley's, who knows where
David Miscavige, if you don't know, he's the tiniest little cult leader in America. He's a very, very tiny little guy. It's hard to find him. The LA process servers can never find him because he's so tiny.
Like
Just
I said, I've seen him already.
you can't see him.
Members here Wednesday,
but if he's here, I'd like to just say hello to him.
Today I finally saw a bunch.
Feel free to type something in the chat, Davey. Or any other Scientologists for that matter.
All of them together. Boston Auditor K did see them huddled up here.
Boston Auditor K is another protester here. She had them all the other day in the morning. But we finally got to see him tonight.
From what I've been hearing, it seems like they're trying to make
Scientology. So we're here, Boston Scientology,
protesting.
protesting. Hi man, would you like a free personality test? I bet you're going to do well. You have a good personality, I can tell.
It looks like they're going to try
have a good weekend.
Say that they have proof that no one uses that road, so it should be a private street. What I'm thinking.
Should nice one.
Really?
We are
Sea Org members from LA.
Oh, you're not going to do, guys. I'm going to have to plug in my battery, backup battery, because the phone is the phone's in trouble. The phone's battery is just about shot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set you down here on the trash can. And then we get the battery pack out. This is an external battery. Kind of trying to learn the technology here of protesting and live streaming. The phone battery does not last very long, and it's down to its last breath, I think. So I'm just going to go ahead and plug in the battery. So that's what this is. I'm just plugging this in. It's like an extra battery. It just powers the phone when the phone can't do it on its own anymore.
I do like that I told her, this is my city, I'm the one who's been here every day since January.
Alright, here we go. We plug you guys into the battery. Hopefully that didn't mess up anything. And I'm gonna eat a Pop-Tart. It's terrible for you, but I'm just kind of looking for a snack here.
Another old man that has glasses on. Oh, you got smart, you brought snacks.
You want one?
No, I'm okay right now. I'm gonna wait till once we're done here to get lunch somewhere, because it won't be 11:30 at night. Like
yeah, we're here. We're late.
We're actually gonna be able to go to any place we would like to, if you would like to go somewhere.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna eat.
Huh?
I'm not gonna eat Pop-Tarts for dinner, but I'm just gonna have one as a snack right now, guys, because I've been here for a while.
Yeah. Who Oreo Ritz? All those Sea Org members are new. They've never been here before. Never. The only Sea Org member here was Joan, and then the lady I caught that got dropped off from the airport. Other than that, those 4, there was only 4 of them, but those 4 are new, brand new.
Yeah.
Like I said, they showed up either from, yeah, they packed up, you know, they did pack up earlier. Still, the old man from the old couple, and then the other old man that came down to open the door. But I've been here.
I
This
thought
is my
that Boston
city.
had their case on all those ladies.
My city. You're not gonna come here from Los Angeles, Sea Org, or Clearwater and try to run it.
Yeah, I think.
But again, I
There's
like
another
that
Boston
they
protester.
continue their conversations amongst each other.
Called Boston Auditor K, and I think that she had them
I
on
should have
her
said that.
morning
Imagine
live
they were
stream.
from LA, and I was like, oh, they probably got reassigned here. They probably did. Because remember, when they were...
Sorry, guys, I'm just
earlier-
wiping the sweat. Goodness, all right, we're back, we're good. It's all good now. Huh? You want something? I might have to switch out my gimbal stick too. How you doing?
I'm just waiting for my mother.
Oh,
Good,
okay,
how are you?
okay.
I didn't know you were way back there. Sorry.
got the same hairstyle.
Well, my bag's heavy. I can't walk on slow.
What's this? I don't know who this is, but we're gonna offer her a free personality test.
Let the store member know they can go on my channel. They can
How about a free personality test? No, okay.
Thank you so much.
Have a good weekend, then. All right. So we're talking to the neighbors. Now, my external battery here has a long cord. Wow, what's going on? Do I need to change out this kibble stick too? I think so. Wow, all right. We need serious help. I'm sorry about this. I'm just gonna walk over. There's a bench, and I'm gonna sit down on the bench. And we're gonna swap out the gimbal sticks. I'm sorry. Yeah, there's a problem with the gimbal stick. It's been a couple hours, so the battery's gonna die. To be expected. So I'm just gonna swap out the gimbal stick with another one that's fully charged. Yeah, there's a lot of noise and stuff here. I'm sorry about this, guys. I'm just gonna put my sign down, and I gotta get my other gimbal stick out of my bag. Here's the other. Here's the other one. Okay. So I'm sorry about this. We're just what we're doing is we're just swapping you out to a different gimbal stick. And I don't. This is my first time using 2 gimbal sticks, so I don't know the best way to do it. Hopefully. Alright, you know what? Sorry about that. We were using, and I got a new one on here now. And then I got like this is like a 6-foot cord. So I need to I need to just get a little smoother with some of this technology stuff. I'm really sorry about this. And then the old gimbal sticks that I was using is going in the bag. And there we go.
Everyone left. These two are the last ones.
Oh, okay.
They're right there.
Oh, did I miss them?
Yeah, I yelled to you, be careful, you got 2 cool members behind.
Oh, you know what? There's a big fan,
Yeah, I know, now I hear it. No, you're good.
so I probably didn't hear it. Dang, I missed an opportunity to talk to the 2 Sea Orgs, or 2
Regular
just-
public.
Yeah, public.
One's a
scientists.
worker, the one on the left's a worker, I think, and the one on the right's the old man for stuff.
Wow,
I'm walking
wow.
on the sidewalk, you don't gotta look, just keep walking, man. I'm staying like 40 feet, I don't want body things to come off and jump on me. Then I gotta join Scientology.
Oh, you had a lot of visitors today, huh, guys? Well, nice shift. Have a good weekend, man. Well,
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
so that's the last two
I'll be
Sea
here
Org,
for the
or last
Sunday
two
service that
Scientology
no one
people.
shows up to. 'Cause I was here last time. There was nobody in there except for workers.
So we're at the closing time
Oh,
here
he's
at
got a
Boston
nice. Oh, no, he's
Scientology
crossing
Org.
the street.
Wow.
That's illegal. That's called jaywalking.
Yeah, maybe you can call code enforcement on the jaywalking.
Could have used the crosswalk. You would have got over already. You know, common sense isn't a Scientologist best.
Folks, like a free personality test today?
Hell no.
No,
Dude.
okay.
Hell no.
You know Scientology is a cult, right? It's a dangerous cult. You gotta stay away. He definitely did not want a free personality test.
Like
Oh.
I said earlier in the chat, it's hard for me now to watch people in LA because I'm out here Monday. I try to be here Monday every day, honestly. There might be a day, like sometimes I don't come on Monday to the start of the week, and if I'm out here like 4 or
Let this
5
lady
days
pass.
before that, we don't get tired of coming out.
Protesters blocking the sidewalk. How you doing today? You know, we don't want to be the ones intimidating people and hurting people. That's what Scientology does. So I just decided to be the nice guy. Okay. Yeah, it's too bad that I missed that one. Actually, 2 Scientologists just walked out, but we got most of them. We got to talk to most of them coming out of this building. There was a lot more than normal. The Scientologists that were wearing the vests are not from here. I'm not sure if they're from Florida or Los Angeles, but those are the 2 most likely locations. Presumably they're here to help open up the big building, like the 90,000-ish square foot building. But they just don't really have, they don't have the money, I don't think. They definitely don't have enough people to do it. I mean, a big building like that, you need a lot of people. Just listen to AA Ron. He says a big org is going to need, ideal org, I should say, needs a day shift and a night shift, and it's like 2 different orgs. But they normally just have about 6 people here, so that's what we're dealing with. And now they've got some folks from out of town, obviously. I don't know what they're looking to do, but I'm assuming it's just because of not because of the protesters, but just because they need help in getting this big project going. And I'll just point out that New Haven's been a big project for 20 years. 20 years they've had the New Haven Ideal Org building, and they've done nothing with it. It's still vacant. It still needs a ton of work. And finally, the city revoked the property tax exemption. So that's, they owe $73,000 for last year. And they've failed to pay over $1 million over the last 20 years. So that really hurts a small city like New Haven. Boston can probably afford to lose $1 million, even though they wouldn't want to. New Haven, that's a big hit for an area that doesn't have much of a tax base. I mean, the school in New Haven doesn't pay any property taxes. So for Scientology to get away with not paying any property taxes, that's a problem. So that's the nature of that case. They're not really using that building for religious or charitable purposes. If you look on my channel, I have a couple videos where I went to the New Haven org and talked to people in the neighborhood. Very few people even really knew what Scientology was or knew anything about them, so they're obviously not reaching out to the neighbors to see if they can help. We'll see what they do here in Boston. But people around here either know about Scientology and hate it, like I saw that one guy really didn't want to take this personality test, and then the rest of them don't even know it's here. That's the really scary one, is when you've got maybe someone new to the area, new to the country even, and you're not sure what Scientology is. You don't want them to get sucked in to the cult.
Really? I still have no food in the fridge.
We got 3 guys. I don't know if these guys are going to want to take a test or not. Hey guys, I like a free personality test? Yeah, it's free. You don't want to do it, huh? All right, you guys look like you have good personalities. You'll probably pass all right. Scientology is a cult, though, so stay away.
Okay, done. All these
Yep,
guys
we're
left.
doing community outreach today here at Boston Scientology.
Oh, dang, hold on, guys. My friend texted me back. Let me see what he said.
Yep. So here's a train platform. This is the Green Line. If you want to see where we are, like on a map or something, this is the Green Line train, Packard's Corner. We're really close to Boston College, and we're not far away from Fenway, just to give you some idea of where we are in the city. Yeah, this is an area where you get a lot of folks who are, I guess you could say they're immigrants, or
Scientology's going to take it down. They're going to pay to take it down if I put it up.
not born
Which
here.
is fine, because breach of contract, they're going to have to give us some money back.
So there's a lot of vulnerable people here.
How about you think $1,000 a month? It's got to be. That thing's huge.
So, all right, here we go. Oh, we got a couple. Oh, here we go. The green-haired girl again.
So like it's
Hi there. How can we get you to do a free personality test? I know you're going to do such a good job.
I already know my personality and it's bitch.
I bet it's pretty good. I bet it's pretty kick-ass.
That was funny.
Well, I don't foresee them taking a free personality test.
Not at all.
I don't know what their aversion is to the personality test.
I don't know. It's big. I don't know. DT's laughing. I don't know. So there's probably one person in there, but I'm gonna stay till 6 because that's what time we're supposed to close. So. I understand why
She's doing her
we're
best. So,
Yeah, we close early too if no one else is coming.
acknowledge that we're here.
Huh?
That lady, she's like, please don't talk to me. Please don't talk to me. I don't know if she's scared of protesters or she's scared of Scientology or what it is.
Probably both.
Maybe just having a bad day. So we're outside of Boston Scientology, and what we've got here is a free personality test. Last weekend we did quite a few free personality tests, even though it was hard, but this weekend we're not really finding anyone to do it. But we did get some Scientologists to talk to me earlier when they were walking out here. We're supposed to confront and shatter suppression, but I'm still here. They didn't really say a whole lot to me, but one of them accused me of working for someone. I want to know who I was working for, but you know, and I just I have a regular person job, and I just do some protesting because it's the right thing to do sometimes. Hi, how you doing today? Having a good time? Have a good weekend. She's my guy. She seemed like she would probably win or pass the personality test. What do you guys think? Did you pass? Pass her? Pass her, I think. I think she deserves a pass. This lady wants something to do with us. How you doing? You want to join Scientology? It's an awesome cult. Join their Scientology cult. Nope.
I want to get a hat that says up and coming.
Wow. So if you want to be a cult leader for this cult, you got to be kind of short. I don't know if you want to be up and coming. You want to be short and staying short. David Miscavige is the shortest cult leader in America. About 5'4", but officially, but I think it's shorter than that. What do you guys think? Well, we thought there would be more signs. I don't think I realized that they closed at 6. I thought they were open until 9 for some reason. Apparently it's just 6. So Friday, oh yeah, here's the hours right here. Yeah, so Saturday we're only open till 6, 9 to 6. Monday and Friday, 9 to 9. Scientology is closed if you were looking to join. Oh, they actually have a website specific to them, scientologybus.org. I didn't know about that. So check that out. Here's our green line. You guys can see this is a stop called Packard's Corner. We're very close to Boston College. These trains run pretty frequently. Like $2.40. I'm thinking about maybe taking one. Going to the inner part of the city, going to Quincy. A couple things I want to see. Not really Scientology related, but might be kind of fun. Maybe we'll just take a fun trip around Boston on the next live stream. Let's see what we might do. So this is. Folks, would you like to take a free personality test? Free personality test? No? Okay. Have a good weekend. Alright. Yeah, it's really tough to give away a free personality test. Oh, nice sign. Got a nice sign out of my way. They don't just go for it. And then here's another sign. Scientology is a scam. Excuse me, sir. Your sign says that Scientology is a cult?
Yeah, it is.
Ask me why. Why is it a cult?
Human trafficking. They take people's passports and green cards.
Human
Child
trafficking?
labor. They take out credit cards and people's names and max it out right away.
But all the celebrities.
Yeah, they're brainwashed. The celebrities are in it because they get free labor from the cult of Scientology. All their workers, Tom Cruise, all his workers are Sea Org members. He doesn't even pay them. I'm assuming his publicist. I mean, I would assume he just associates with Scientology people. I don't know, but at least people that work in his house, they're all Sea Org members. So.
Yeah, I think he and little Davey Miscavige, the cult leader, they both got like matching motorcycles, and they were customized, and Tom Cruise just paid for the parts, but not the labor.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's a problem.
That's what I would assume. Being him now at this point, wasting so much money, it'd be kind of bad to say, hey, I spent all this money. You know, he's not being a man about it. Let's say, you know, he's not being a man to say, hey, you know what? I think now being a little bit more wiser and opening my eyes, this is a scam. I got scammed millions and millions and millions of dollars. David Miscavige isn't really my best friend. You know, I want out.
He'd be out of Scientology for sure if he said that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's not going to be a man and say he's wasting money. Like, him saying, like, I've seen interviews of him from the past, like, when people ask him about Scientology, he either gets really upset and angry, which is his real side, so everyone can see what a violent person he can be, and he always says what everyone says about Scientology. You got to find out for yourself. You got to read the books. You got to... Why can't you tell me? I don't have time to read the book that Patty gave me, which is The Way to Happiness from 1981 limited edition book.
Yeah,
that's
some gave him a book for
410
free.
pages. Granted, the way the pages are, the writing is huge and it's centered.
The writing is
page.
almost as big as his.
Literally,
sign
it's huge
in this book.
For 110 pages, and that book is probably $300.
Yeah.
Patty bought it at a thrift shop for $2.
You got this
and
really
only
nice.
because she wanted the nice green leather cover, and then it sucks because they like stamped it with like the Scientology stuff, so she had to paint over it. But she makes journals, which is awesome. So she wanted that leather bound, the leather cover for a journal, and I was like, for $2, you can't beat that. It's a leather cover, you know.
Yeah. Someone gave him a free book. It was a Scientology book, and the lady just wanted the leather brown cover for her journal.
Took it off already.
So she just ripped out all the pages and gave him the.
She was literally using
Cubs.
the book, the top of the book, as cleaning off her paintbrush when they had excess paint on it. Literally. And she barely did that. Like, she didn't smear it bad. But I don't care because I don't need it to look good. It's gonna get a cover, and for me, I just want to look through it, bookmark the good spots that are funny, and then read it to them. Like, I have a legit book from 1981, limited edition. Way to
Yeah,
have
L. Ron
it.
Hubbard was still alive in 1981.
Yeah. Was he? Yeah.
Yeah, he died in like
Almost
86.
born,
I
raised
think.
a Christian. I know Oreo Ritz. It's crazy. And now he's a Scientologist. And I think I saw someone, I think it might have been Aaron, bro, did a video that, or someone did a video, or I saw something, maybe it wasn't like that on YouTube, but I saw somewhere that Tom Cruise doesn't want to be referred as a Scientologist or something, or gets mad when he does. Like, you're a Scientologist, bro. Be proud of it.
I saw one. I didn't watch it, but I saw one where he had Grant Cardone didn't want to be referred to as a Scientologist.
Oh, maybe that's who it was.
But maybe there's more than
maybe,
one.
Maybe
It
that's
might-
who it was. Yeah, I'm
it could be
wrong.
more
It was
than
Grant
one.
Cardone,
I
which
didn't
is
watch
like.
it. Yeah, but Grant
That's what it was. It
Cardone,
was Grant Cardone. I'm sorry.
he's like the Amazon River of bullshit. It just goes on for miles and miles and
He is.
miles.
He's 100% a Scientologist. The bullshit he spews for people to get money in his sales team, it's stupid. Those seminars are so dumb, and people get brainwashed in it and think they can do it. And then, because I've seen reviews, like I did it for shits and giggles, and people are like, "Oh, I was promised this. I put in this." Like, he asked for you to pay money, Scientology, and then helps you with your business, and he doesn't. A lot of complaints were there, and then people are like, "Oh, well, you didn't do this or that, or we're trying. It's not something that's quick. Like you said, I would get a return on my investment in 3 months, man. That's what you told
Well, he
me.
was lying.
It's been a year and a half, man.
Yeah, he was lying.
Highest ranking IAS member.
About
Yeah.
18 years ago,
We know
had
he
a
got his little stupid medal,
Scientology NASCAR team.
and then he saluted LRH and little Davy.
You gotta like bend down and kind of wait for little Davy. Like, hey little Davy, nice little cut leader you are.
Let's see if they fix the time yet. See if
So
Hamilton- no,
I'm
5:46.
really glad that we got
They
to
didn't fix
see
the
a
time,
whole
so
bunch of
it's
Scientologists at least.
5:58 right now.
Hopefully some of you guys saw that. If you're just tuning in, we're here at Boston Scientology org, and we're protesting Scientology. And I was lucky enough to be standing. Here's our door. I was standing like right here when some of them came out, and then I was standing on the other side too when others came out. And they confronted me a little bit, but they didn't shatter me. I was only confronted, not confronted and shattered. That's what they're supposed to do: confront and shatter the suppression. So I don't know. Oh, we got a statey. I think in Boston they call these guys statey, right? If you saw Good Will Hunting. Remember the statey story? The uncle got drunk and got pulled over, but then there was an accident, so the drunk uncle got in the statey's police car and drove it home. And then the cops had to try to find the car. Why does one protest Scientology? Never had. Well, I'll tell you. Thank you for the question, Mr. J. Yeah, so for starters, Scientology has a tax-exempt status with the IRS. So they go and sell books, and they sell auditing, which is like kind of, if you were Catholic, you would go to confession, and but you do that here at Scientology with an e-meter, and you pay a lot of money for it. So they sell courses, and the first few courses you take are like $50, or supposed to be like communications courses, or probably similar to like a community college or something. So you get different groups of people coming in. Some people might get stuck with this free personality test. They get told their personality is somehow lacking and they need to buy a Scientology book. That's how they get started. You might have some actors, starving actors in Los Angeles, and they think, well, if I take some Scientology courses, I'll get a little bit better. Maybe I'll get some action, I'll get some gigs, because Los Angeles is kind of an expensive market. And you have others who are just coming into the country on visas, and so there's some different ways someone might get involved with Scientology. Once they get their hooks into you, they want to sell you books. They want to sell you more and more books and courses and auditing. So they're making a lot of money, and they've got this tax-exempt status. Now, it's not just a tax issue. In order to keep you in Scientology, some people, they will need employees, so they get these because some people who can't afford the expensive books and courses to join, and they'll get they'll join as members. They may join a Sea Org, which is like kind of like looks like a paramilitary group, but it's just like an organization within Scientology. They'll get paid $47 a week. Okay, now you can't save up any money really when you get paid $47 a week, so it's tough to leave. And they make you work so hard, so many hours, that you become disassociated from your family. They want you to disconnect with anyone who's not in Scientology. So now you don't have a support structure if you try to leave. You have no money, and they make you sign a billion-year contract. So now it's either trying to force you to stay in Scientology, work for nothing. That is a cult. And because of the auditing, they find out a lot of information about you. So if you want to leave, people threaten to do bad things to you and your family. So it's very, very tough to leave. So there's different ways to get roped in, but it's very tough to leave. So it's really a cult. It's not just improper tax exemption. You know, they should be paying tax on their profits, which they're not. But on top of that, they're really hurting people. They're really hurting people. So it's a cult. You can't get out. David Miscavige is the leader. His father was Ron Miscavige, recently deceased. He had some YouTube videos where he describes having to escape in the middle of the night from Scientology. Jenna Miscavige was his niece, I believe, and she also had a very difficult time leaving Scientology when she was sick of it. They threatened to prevent them from, mostly her husband, from talking to his family who was still in Scientology. So they try different ways to keep you in. They'll have different, depending who you are and what your profile looks like, they'll have different opportunities to keep you in Scientology and force you to stay. But if you do leave, then they create fake websites and smear your name like they did with Leah Remini, for example.
One thing, the old lady for the train isn't out either. I hope she's not in there.
They also engage in just outright illegal behavior, so they rely on these famous actors to sort of advertise Scientology and make it look so cool. So Danny Masterson raped some of the Scientologist women, and Scientology tried to prevent them from coming forward to report the crime. One of them was raped at gunpoint. I mean, this is a really serious crime. There was also Lisa McPherson. Scientology's flag division was charged with 2 felonies after Lisa McPherson died. It's true those charges were later dropped. But, you know, when you get charged with 2 felonies, you're doing something wrong. One of the Sea Org members attacked one of the protesters, Denver J. That was on camera. JDSA is his handle. Look at his channel, you can see this guy Curtis Johnson. He was charged with a few crimes. So you've got an ongoing criminal enterprise with a tax exemption. And even worse than that, they're doing really bad stuff, ruining families. If you join Scientology and your family doesn't, you're not allowed to talk to them anymore. It's really awful. And there's a lot of ex-Scientologists who can tell you their personal stories, which are way worse than what I just described. But that should give you the basic gist of why I'm out here. Do they attack? You know what? In Boston, they haven't really physically attacked us, so I appreciate that. In Los Angeles, yes, they do physically attack the protesters often. And in Denver, that has occurred. It doesn't seem like I can't say that that's often that happens, but Los Angeles, yes, it does happen often. Not always with a uniformed Scientology employee, but strangely, when you protest outside of Scientology, there's a lot of people who come around and they want to have a fight with you. So if you look at growing up in Scientology's channel, you'll see that this guy Patrick Price. Me? Well, I've been to obviously New Haven.
No, the other building.
Oh, you mean here? No. Yeah, so they have a large.
You want to go see it today?
Can we walk there?
Yeah, we can.
Oh, yeah, all right, if we can walk there.
I mean, it's a 15-minute walk as long as you're cool.
go with it.
All right, perfect.
All right,
I'm
so-
good to go because honestly, if there's someone in there that's it, I mean, they're not. Everyone has left. To be honest.
Yeah, Keith is right. Scientology hires people. I mean, it looks like that. I mean, there's a lot of evidence. I can't prove it, but that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. For example, Patrick Price attacked growing up in Scientology, the guy who does that channel, and then the LAPD totally helped out the perpetrator. So it looks like the LAPD and that
I'll take you guys.
Patrick Price guy are both on the payroll somehow with Scientology. So what we're going to do is we're going to go on a field trip.
No.
Oh, there goes the sign.
Yeah.
What are you going to do without your sign?
There's gonna be nobody over there.
Hold in. What the hell?
Sorry, we're good.
Garbage can tech.
I was like, dang.
Garbage can
My
tech.
Oreo wrist. Thank you for stopping.
I don't want to throw away my sign.
No, don't throw yours. That's just because
I might use it somewhere else. I think I'm done using it here.
don't talk to
We
it.
got to have some fresh technology.
Mine's just a quick. Mine takes like 2 minutes. If that's right, that stuff on there, and the store's right there.
So what we're going to do is we're just going to head on over to the new building, which is not. They don't have a certificate of occupancy.
Nope.
I don't think they have a permit to do any work, which I suspect they won't even do anyway. Yeah, no problem, Mr. J. Yeah, I try to provide
The
information that I can.
Send the duckies over here. If they're over there, scatter them.
There's just a lot of personal tragic stories that, if you look at some of the ex-Scientologist channels, they can say that to you. But I can tell you about the criminal acts. I can tell you about the tax exemptions. I can tell you that Mary Sue Hubbard, L. Ron Hubbard's wife, went to prison for ransacking government offices. I mean, they can be quite ruthless. You can see that they've got a policy called fair game, although I think maybe that term is not used as often now as maybe it was in the past, but they still have the same practice. Yeah, good question, Keith. Let's see. I'm curious to
Yeah,
see
that guy parked over there where it says
what people
permit
think who are
parking
coming
only.
into the channel.
It's $120 for next time, don't be in a cold and I won't bitch on you to get you $120.
Cubs, you're going to walk me back, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm walking back.
I don't know Boston. I'm from.
No,
I live in
yeah, no, we're
Connecticut.
good, yeah. It's just quick look. We still.
I don't want to get lost in
anything all
Boston.
day, so I'd like to go somewhere to get something to eat.
Yeah. So there was you met on one of your live streams. You met like a husband and wife. They own a restaurant.
Yep. So yeah. So it's,
Are they open?
They are.
They seem to be pretty cool if you're protesting.
Yeah, they are open, but honestly, the prices are pretty steep. in there for what you
okay.
get.
All right, I
I'm
didn't
not
know.
cheap or anything, but the food you get, because I could see it in there, it's just a little too much.
All right.
And I know me, because I'm eating anything all day, that right, especially right now, that thing ain't going to fill me up. I'll end up having to drop $45 just on. It's like, it's almost like the place we went to. They sell shawarmas and stuff. I don't know what else, but they sell pretty much like that.
All right. Well, yeah. Save your money for the day that Paul says, "Okay, I'll take that lunch."
That money's already put aside for Paul, just in case, because I don't want to be that guy, that offers it and then can't pay for it. So I've already put a good
All right,
amount.
Paul. I hope you enjoyed the dinner, but this is a Dine and Dash event.
Like, if I'm gonna go to the bathroom, buddy, I'll be back, man. See me the next day out there protesting like you son of a bitch. Nah, I'll give Paul. I'm gonna try. Chris, you're done. I'm not saving you, bro. You just played me today. You picked up 2 other people.
You guys are getting a good
Paul
tour
could
of
be playing
Boston.
me too, but I'll give it to Paul. He's been nice the last 2 days. That's why Papa Smurf, we're walking to the big building right now. Just bear with us. It is like a 10-15 minute walk, but it's a nice walk. And it gives me an opportunity to look to make sure there's no propaganda out there, which it doesn't look like it.
Uh-oh. Look, someone put a sign on the pole. It $300,
Oh, man, that's
right?
$300 for that guy.
Cigarette smokers wanted.
Oh, look at that.
But you vape though. You don't smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, I
you just vape.
I used to smoke, but I stopped. It's been a good while now. I want to say
I don't see many signs
a good
looking for
10
the cigarette
a
smokers.
good 10 years. 8 to 10 years. And it's always just the smell that always. Not that I was ashamed that I was smoking cigarettes. It is what it is. I wasn't ashamed. It just stinks like that's all you smell like. It's like cigarettes.
Yeah, but it's like the next day when you smell it.
Yeah, and that's all it was. And I was cool with it. Again, it didn't bother me.
I'm just trying to switch my hands with the sign. Okay.
Like my mom was trying to have me stop, and I wasn't addicted. I'd probably finish a pack like in a week or two, or like a week and a half. Because I would only smoke honestly, I would smoke a lot more when I was drinking with friends or family.
You guys did that, right? We all did that in college.
Yeah.
When I was undergrad, I
it'd just be
smoked Camel
sick-
Lights.
Oh, I smoked Marlboro Smooths. The blue little, it's like a peppermint pad. It's lighter on the like it's menthol, but it doesn't taste like pepper.
Huh.
But
All
you
right.
got to lock the back door again. Papa Smurf.
Yeah,
You're
I'll
gonna
run
get
Hubbard
kidnapped
created the
if you
cult.
don't lock that back door, man.
Created the Scientology cult.
Yeah, we're going to the big little blue building over here, where they're gonna put their ideal org. Take Manning there. He's never been there, and I could let him know what their plans are for that building. Because one building's getting demoed there for a
Yeah,
seating area.
that's kind of interesting.
It's a huge
You
area.
definitely need
Once that building's on, it's a
Demo permit to do
It
that.
is a big seating area.
This-
Oh look, more $300 fines.
Yeah. So the code enforcement guy is saying it's $300 daily fine.
Per pole.
Yeah.
When we looked it up, it includes trees, poles, fire hydrants, everything.
So something like that's supposed to be a $300 fine.
Yeah.
So we're not putting up any signs on the poles or trees or anything like that. Well, I wouldn't put them up on the trees anyway, but
Yeah. All these
this is like pretty
People are
normal in
using-
most cities. I don't know why you. Well,
Since
it's
the
pretty
sign
normal
goes
here
tall.
too, unless you're a protester.
Since the sign goes tall, then
Kind
well,
of
they use the 311 now.
selective enforcement a little bit, I'd say. We could probably put them up in places where Scientologists don't go.
Baby Cafe Kitchen, huh? Entering Austin since 1868, guys. The city was established.
Okay.
1868.
Keith, if you're still there, thank you very much for hopping on as a moderator. I really appreciate that.
So, guys.
Keith doesn't get paid. If you enjoy Scientology protesting, make sure you check out Keith's channel and also Cubs Champion 16. Although Keith doesn't do the Boston work, but he does DC and he went out to Kentucky. You see that I went to Kentucky. I have a video where I have some Kentucky footage online too. It's supposed to be the Cincinnati org, but some Cincinnati stuff is actually on the other side of the Ohio River, which is Kentucky. That includes the Cincinnati airport, I believe. Oh, it was green and then you didn't go.
Oh, was it? Oh, man, I was thinking.
Oh, you're... Alright, well, we're stuck here. I'm just doing what you do because
Yeah, just
that's what they say in Rome, do as the Romans do. Alright, so we're on our way to the big new building.
More flyers, you guys.
Whew, it is suddenly really hot, really hot.
Yeah, the sun's right there.
We're walking to the future supposed ideal org of Boston. You would think a city like Boston could afford and would have already enough members to have something like this, but you'd be wrong.
I think it's going to be like New Haven. It's going to sit there. It's got
Yeah. Michigan fan there. I don't know if you guys saw that. I used to live there and watch the Big Ten games. Back then they were the Big Ten. Always a good battle with Michigan State. Okay. Yeah, Mr. J, we definitely want to stay away from politics. It just, it's so frustrating how you can't avoid that sometimes. This is just Scientology. I think most people would probably agree Scientology is a nasty cult. It's good to have some things everyone agrees on. Everyone except Scientologists, anyway. Yes, Keith is a very good moderator. I asked him if he would do this, and he doesn't get paid either, by the way. Sorry, Keith. This channel makes no money. But if you have like a Cash App or something, you want to post a link, I don't have a problem. If you guys want to join Keith's channel too, you can. He's got a Scientology protesting channel. Wow, I'm probably going to lose like 2 pounds on this block. So good. Yeah, Mr. J there. We learned from that 2000 election every vote counts. This car needs some work. What do you guys think? Oh, sorry, Keith. I won't mention that again. Where are we going?
They all stop. So the Boston way is you don't follow it, you just cut across it, follow them there.
Alright, so that's how you cross the street in Boston.
Yeah, just
definitely not the way you do it where I'm from.
things like that. Well, they all had them stop so we can all walk from all other directions. Try to get a Guinness tie cut and make sure we can have a thing. And then, alright, awesome. We'll see, because that Irish pub tried to charge us 10 to 15 bucks just to get in. That was crazy for crappy music.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, remember
Oh.
the other night when we...
Well, I know we went to a place, but it was dark.
It was crazy.
And I only...
But when he told me it's 10 to 15, it's up to you guys. I was like...
Yeah, they wanted to charge a cover charge.
We couldn't even talk to each other in there if we stayed.
Yeah, it was so loud you wouldn't be able to have a
Speakers
conversation.
were like broken. I'm like, I'm not here for music, man. I'm trying to get a drink. I was hoping we could have got something to eat, but being that late, it sucked.
Yeah, it's a little tiny bar.
But yeah, the draft.
What kind of band they're gonna have anyway?
It's a cool place, not the Irish pub, but the one we went to. It's a cool place.
Well, yeah, it was alright. It just, it was disappointing that they closed the kitchen early.
Yeah.
I know bars make their money on the booze, but
No, they on food too, because the booze isn't. I mean, the cost for their food costs. I mean, if they're good at it, I mean, they can perfectly make good money on their food. Even if they just sold like bar food after a certain amount of time, or had a special menu for after a time, that will come down.
yeah, you guys see that? Like, I know the technology here isn't great on my phone, but this pole is like leaning more than Tower of Pisa.
It's gonna take it down.
Yeah, or someone's
So we'll
drinking too much and they bump into it.
oh yeah, someone cracks into that thing's coming down.
gosh, how much further?
Like another 5 minutes, man. Sorry. I told you it's a good 15-minute walk.
Yeah, no, that's I wasn't sure how much progress we'd made.
Pretty good progress. We're like 85% there. It's just right over there.
Okay. So this is.
I'm saying I'm out here. I get a lot of exercise when I'm out here. Especially if this train drops me. If I get that train to drop me off. But lately, with it being so hot, I've just been taking the train that drops you off.
You guys like our field trip?
Closer to this.
Field trip on the Boston Livestream. Although you've been to this building a few times. I mean, I have actually seen your.
I've been to this building like
Livestreams.
10 or 12 times. But I stopped doing live stream when I get dropped off there. Because I don't want to tip them off. I'm on my way. So I've been videoing off stream, and then when I'm already over there, I end up uploading. But we already went over there. That place is closed. So they're over here. They're going to scatter and leave. It's cool. I'm there for the building.
At least there's a little bit of a breeze now.
Yeah, that's what I like. There usually is a nice little breeze.
Oh.
We're almost there, guys.
All right, so we're getting
5
close.
minutes or less.
Yeah, Mr. J, I've only been to Boston a couple of times just for protesting Scientology. So I got a lot to learn. So I learned a little bit about the trains with the green line there. That was helpful. $2, $2.40 to take it.
40. Yeah, 40.
You
And
could
then
like,
if you needed to get like on a bus to get to the train station, $170 for the bus.
Oh, yeah.
But then they don't charge you more than what the train costs. So if you end up going like,
okay.
on a bus to a train station, you'll have to obviously tap your card or pay. If you tap your card, it's better because then it's $170, and then when you get to the train station and tap your card again, they only charges you 70 cents to ride the train for a total of $2.40. So if you ride the bus and the train within 2 hours, or they'll give you, they'll prorate it, so you won't pay more than $2.40, which is amazing because then it means technically you're getting the bus ride for free.
Keith, we're going to the Ideal Work, future Ideal Work building, assuming they make all the repairs and
Yeah, so they
get
have
the
the
staff.
money. There's no way they don't have the money now. Or at least they have enough money to start demo. But I mean, tearing down a building takes a lot of money, and they need special permits for everything they're going to do over here.
Oh yeah, you'll need a permit for that.
Well, for anything they're going to do over here. This Boston, they charge for everything.
Well, I mean, if Cubs ditches me here, like I'm gonna be in real trouble.
Why? Almost there.
Are we walking in Southie?
No.
Okay. All right, this is not Southie.
No, South Boston.
Yeah, I think the train's a good deal. I might like to try it out on a future live stream or just after a live stream. Okay, I remember seeing this bridge, I think.
Yeah, the train station's gonna be right up here.
Are you gonna go down here?
Huh?
Like, do you go down or do you go over the bridge?
We go over.
Oh, okay, okay.
Wait.
Yeah, Mr. J, not only the big cities, but like rural areas too. I mean, at least there's public transportation in big cities, but a lot of rural areas there isn't any.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a vehicle of your own, you've got difficulty. And you may have to go really long ways to get groceries and do things. So yeah, we could do a lot more to make public transportation work here.
Up the train. A big boy.
Oh yeah, I can see it. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see it.
The big boy commuter rail. That thing will take you up to to a place that's 2 hours.
Oh, sorry guys.
That one is going towards South Station for South Park, which is 2 stops away from here. And then from South Station, you could take trains to
Could here be a good billboard?
other cities in New York.
What if we rent this one? All right, well, this better be worth it.
Right there.
This better be worth it for the walk. Can you guys see the train?
Building. That's a train.
So what do they call this train?
This is the commuter rail. So this one, that train, I'm not sure which one it is, but usually it should be the Framingham Worcester train. So this one's going to South Station, South Boston right now. 2 stops away.
Yeah, so I asked the Secretary of Work. She said that Southie does not mean South Boston, so I learned that.
No, it's just a neighborhood.
Yeah.
That one's going to South Station.
You guys see that train? It's like a real train. It's not the green line. Alright, how about that? Is that great content or what, guys? Oh, this is it right here. This is it right here. Yeah, I recognize it. Alright, so this is the Scientologists are dreaming that this is going to be their new home. So this is, if I remember, this is going to be 3 buildings. Getting a good workout today, bros.
Alright, so this is it. The only new thing they have on this building is that thing.
Oh, yeah. That's what it's going to say, Cult of
That's
Scientology.
the only thing that they put up there. So other than that, so as you can see, there's plenty of public space. I'm assuming it's got their property line's got to come up to at least this one. I would assume this is going to be their property line, but no one's told me not to do this. Obviously, when they open, I cannot do this on what happens. Woo.
Yeah, see that? This is a really big building compared to what we just saw.
So yeah, for the 30 people that they have here, they're going to use this for. It's going to be information center. It's going to be course rooms, auditing,
stories,
everything
plus
they
the
do is
basement.
going to be in this big building right here. Huge building right here. They have a basement that's actually a parking garage under here. So I'm going to assume all the members are going to be able to park right in here.
Oh, yeah, it's secret dungeon right here, guys.
So they have an entrance
But
through
take the
here,
bodies.
and they have an entrance in the back.
Well, that'd be very convenient for them.
just for the future. This will be obviously still remain public. This right here will end up being their property. This is actually the building according to the documents on line 218. They're going to demo this building down, they're going to take it out completely, and they're going to have seating area right in this whole area right here. That building is also there, but they're going to keep that one. That one's going to be used for religious services, it's going to be used for events, it's going to be used to rent out to the public so they can hold events, and it's also going to have children learning stuff in there, in that building. So they're going to have something with children there, Sunday service or whatever, events. And again, this will be seating area out here for everybody.
Yeah, they have something like this at Big Blue. There's like an area where there might have been a building, but instead it's like a picnic area where they have outdoor events, I guess. Yeah, they have a no trespassing sign. It just makes me a little nervous.
There is new graffiti though. I saw that yesterday. That one, and then I think that red one is new.
Yeah, I should say SP. And then what's this one supposed to be? What's this one going to be?
This building is going to be used for religious services. It's going to be used for events that the Scientologists have. It's also going to be a place where they can rent to the people, the public, for their own events. And they're going to have some kind of children learning in there.
Children's learning.
Yeah, so
gosh, where are the children going to be learning in Scientology, I wonder?
I don't know, but that's where they're going to put all the children right in here. And then, like I said, this big monster is going to be information center. I'm going to assume it'll be on the first floor. Everything else here is going to be in there. I mean, it's a huge building. They'll end up doing everything that they do there. So it's huge. It's a huge asset.
Yeah, it looks pretty big. Oh yeah, they've got. Well, I would say they have this garage door, but this building's going to get demoed, and then have a big courtyard, allegedly, assuming they do it, assuming they don't screw this up. Future cult building.
I just was too weak to open it last time. So if you want, you could go up there. It's a creepy hallway just so you can take
take
No, you're
fine.
good.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
you're
saying
good.
I'm sticking
No,
with
I figured you're good. Again, they haven't told me not to be on the phone, so it's abandoned. I mean, who's gonna tell me to stay on?
Yeah, this looks like industrial wasteland, you know, where are the zombies?
Yeah, this thing is huge, bro.
And then you got some like parking in here?
Yeah, so we're gonna take the left, which some of it's got to be theirs, but right now it's being used for the people that live here.
Well, yeah, there's a street sign here, so I'm under the impression this is a street. Future home of Boston Scientology org, supposedly.
Yeah, so the Hamilton company did own this building and they sold it to Scientology.
Yeah, okay. That's the Hamilton company. I've heard you and Boston Auditor K talk about that.
And that's green construction, which I really hope they don't try to work for the sign crews. I really hope they don't.
Well, hopefully no one takes on the project.
Somebody will, and I feel like it's going to be these guys because they're literally next door and they'll have no problem making millions or however much they're going to charge for this. So this is not the building they're going to tear down, but it's the other building that they're going to have all their services. It's huge.
I'm not sure where the street ends, but I think I'm still on that public street. I think when I get to this curve, I'm not confident about being able to go any further. So try to zoom in. Come back here, guys, so you can see it. I got to zoom too much. Yeah. It's this large building. They got like a big receiving bay area here. It's frightening. All right, Keith. And this gets demoed. This is a very large building, you know. The building where we were just protesting normally have about 6 people. Today they had more. They've got some out of town Scientologists from Florida or LA maybe. But even with those bodies, there's no way they have enough people for this. I mean, this building is like, I'm estimating 90,000 square feet. I don't know the exact size, but it's pretty big. Yeah, Mr. J, I don't know if they have much security. Maybe just at night someone drives around to make sure no one's breaking in or something. But
yeah, so this is it. This is huge. And there's still another section on that side over there, which we'll walk down when we get on. But this is huge.
Yeah, I feel more comfortable walking around and then coming down that street.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
I know, I'm scared of Cali.
No, you're good. We could actually go this way.
Oh, okay. You know this neighborhood?
So yeah, it's just a regular neighborhood here. And then you got future home of Scientology of Boston. Literally a neighborhood here.
Yeah, how would you like to live in one of these houses?
I feel bad for these people right here that are literally right in their parking lot. Scientology might try to buy these, and this is a whole brand new building. Literally right there.
These guys look like they're looking for trouble.
Huh?
These guys look like they're looking for trouble.
Yeah. One's a 1-3 or 1X2.
Alright, so here you guys can see
Then you got this building here.
this building is.
And this white van to the left is the one who's home all the information of what they're going to do.
So this is the best way to see it. Look how big this is. This goes on and on and on and on.
This way.
You know, they had 6 people plus another 5 or 6 maybe on loan right now from somewhere else. Even if you had 25 people, that would not be enough. And there's no way they even have 25
They're
people.
not even going to fill the first floor with 25, 30 people.
No.
Give them 100 people. This thing is huge. It goes from all the way over there to here. That's just the first floor.
Yeah.
Because the whole floor
Whoops,
goes like this. You can see that's the shape of the building.
You guys see how big that is? Holy shit.
And I wonder if they'll be cool like LA and they'll put Scientology right on top up there.
Well, they'll have some kind of sign, but it looked like the sign was going to go where we first walked up.
Well, that's where the sign's going to be, but
Yeah.
I'm saying up here they can make a sign.
I know. I thought about that because I've seen this building on your streams before, and it looks like right in the U.
Yeah.
That's where they would.
That's
Isn't
what
that
I'm
where you
saying.
put a stupid Scientology sign? If you had a
Yeah,
stupid
they
Scientology
could
sign.
do the neon sign up there, Scientology. Tom Cruise should pay for that. I feel left out.
Tom Cruise doesn't pay for anything for anything. He might have at one time, but I'm sure he gets whatever he wants now.
Man,
They
nothing's
just
new. That van's still there. This RV's still here. And there's a new one over there.
yeah. So what's up with That van's seen better days. I think I'd be selling that for scrap.
I thought that was Rick's car first.
Yeah, I think it's the same kind of car, but
Yeah, but he doesn't have the AR2 tires.
one thing I'm going to say is this car has some New Hampshire plates. And there was a lot of cars with New Hampshire plates today in Maine at the building where we were protesting. I just got to show you one thing here. There's
There's no cars inside the garage.
this is the there's a sign here. Oh. This is the John Powell Pollinator Garden, and it's just overgrown with weeds. But there's this some kind of little thing that they added here, and that's it for the Pollinator Garden.
Yeah. Pollinator garden right
That's it. It's just a crappy little sign.
here. Yeah. No, there's a thing over there that talks about it. John W.
Do they have something more?
Pollinator garden.
This is very important. Compelling.
An artist, activist, environmentalist, John was committed to this neighborhood that he worked in, lived in, and loved. This garden is dedicated to his memory.
What kind of? I mean,
It's in 1, 2, 3, 4 different languages, 5 including English. Funded by the Harvard Austin Public Realm Flexible Fund via the Boston Planning and Development Agency.
yeah. So
A
this
lot
is
of people that are taking credit for doing this, and that's crappy as they're looking.
a lot of people. I mean, there's like 2 flowers here. They look nice.
They do.
And then there's this sign
These little ones.
rusting away over here. And I think that's pretty much it.
At least we got garden hoses out here to water it.
Well, yeah, there's a garden hose, but
There's some kind of system here.
the Pollinator Garden, folks, in Boston. I hope you appreciate the sacrifices we made to bring you the Pollinator Garden. All right, and then here, I guess this will be the. We just surmise that this is going to be the sign.
Yeah, that's going to be their sign. I just don't know what they're going to put. Probably just Scientology or I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, Keith, I mean, I understand that a pollinator garden would presumably save the bees, but what in there? Did you think there was stuff in there that really would help the bees? I'm really asking. I don't know. I'm telling you, I don't know, but it didn't look like something that would attract a lot of bees or anything. I mean, I'm glad there's no like beer cans in there, but you know, it didn't look great. Well, I think I'm going to end my stream here, but Cubs channel might still go. Cubs Champion 16. Thank you very much for watching the stream. We brought you high quality protesting at Boston Scientology org, and we're showing you the new building, and we showed you the Pollinator Garden. Thank you very much, Mr. J, for chilling with us. Thanks, Keith, for being a great moderator. We did this for nothing. He's an awesome guy. Thank you all very much. Catch you on the next one, guys. Mr. J, come back, you know. Subscribe. I don't say like and subscribe a lot for myself, but please subscribe, and then you can come back next week. All right, bye-bye.